Yeah, I guess we're ready to start. Does anyone want to recap what happened last session?
Mr.
Not
White.
It's all about you, Phelan.
Yep.
You didn't almost die. You didn't even go unconscious.
I was attacked by a praying mantis.
Yes, giant prying mantis.
Damn prying mantis.
Because it had a problem me picking blackberries from a bush.
Yeah, how dare you roll so well that you get the amazing blackberries?
My wife did confirm that I'm an idiot for not knowing it's praying mantis.
I mean, what?
It's not a regional thing or anything. It's just straight up me.
What
knowing.
wife doesn't confirm that her husband's an idiot? I wouldn't feel too badly. Could be.
So, nearly ripped apart by a praying mantis. What else? Anything
Dalen blew some healing spells. Prying mantises don't carry any treasure. What else?
No, we got some eyeballs and its mandibles.
Well, it wasn't carrying that, was it?
No.
I mean, technically,
eye
they were
socket.
carrying them in their eye sockets, yeah.
Don't be a contrarian, Amarada.
I can't help it, you know that.
Can't even tell you something about Woodrow Wilson without you going off.
I didn't go off. I just stated my opinion. You want me to go off? I'll go off.
Yeah, how about should she go off, Connor?
I don't care.
He doesn't give a shit.
No, he really doesn't. All right. Oh, that's why I can hear you guys.
Will the stream be playback be able to hear you?
Yes, I already checked that.
What else? Yeah, I don't think there was much of a recap. We're on our way to Avondale. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. We just stopped for a quick rest because we had about 5 miles or something left to go, but it was getting too dark to push it. Before that, we went from Kelb to that tower place where we had some conversation, and there was some talk about gnolls and the fact that there was really nothing between where we were and where we're going. We didn't get any further information about the floating city that's appeared over the desert. And other than that, yeah, that basically wraps it up. Phelan got our ass kicked, and everybody else was fine.
Right.
Perfection. Awesome. So you guys avoid getting eaten alive by a large praying mantis, and
barely.
Well, I guess from there, now that you've harvested little bits, what do you guys want to do for the night?
I think we should just rest.
Yeah, probably a good idea to go ahead and rest.
I think I've blown all my spells. Just so everybody's aware where we're going here, I'm gonna you should go to the channel key locations and bring up that map too, because we're probably going to be referring to it a number of times throughout the session here. Cool story, bro.
All right, so you guys are settling down for the night. I guess you did technically do all of the things you needed to do, and now there's an unguarded patch of blackberries.
I mean, I thought she picked the blackberries.
Yeah, that's what pissed off the prying mantis.
Well, she started to, and then was attacked. So
I think somebody ended up getting the rest of them.
Oh, okay.
We'll pick as many as we can use or take with us. How's that?
Perfect. So you guys have everything you need. So you guys are able to rest. Do you guys want to set up watch? watch order?
Yeah, I'll take last as usual.
I'll go ahead and take first.
So the cat can.
All the libertarians, guess what time it is in Eastern time zone?
It's that time. Yeah.
I don't actually smoke. Just know that I'm a libertarian.
I find that to be a harmful stereotype, actually.
He's offended.
Yes.
Oh my God. Anyway. Jesus fucking Christ. Can we get something done? Okay, how about this?
Well, you're
takes
welcome
whatever
to
watches
contribute
left.
whenever you feel like.
I mean,
like I'm doing right now, so shut up. I'm saying
listen.
Morgana can take 8 watch if there's one left. There you go.
There you go.
There's technically 2 left. We need the second and the third watch.
Okay, so the cat can watch all night, we have established, right?
Yes.
And it's a crystal cat, by the way. It's not a regular cat.
So it doesn't need to sleep, yes.
Yeah. Or eat. Or breathe, for that matter.
But it does need to be petted.
Apparently. I'll take one, I guess.
All right.
So stubborn.
So what's the order there, guys? Amarada first with the cat, then who's next with the cat?
Me.
I guess. Okay, so Amarada, cat, Morgana cat, Dalen cat, Connor cat.
You sure you want to be taking a watch with your like almost? Oh no, didn't you get like most of your health back, or are you still like almost dead, Phelan?
No, I
don't think
I have most of my health. I have most of my health back.
Oh, okay. All right then. Never mind. But yeah, that's the order.
You didn't say you're taking a watch, right, Phelan?
You just put her on there.
Yeah, you did.
Did I? I said Dalen.
Yeah.
Oh, you're taking it.
Okay. It sounded like Phelan.
Yeah.
Oh, so
okay.
Dalen and the cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dalen and the cat.
You just call yourself Dylon. It's so easy.
I guess I'll just sleep. If someone wants to have the wolf on their watch, it's fine.
Why don't you pick to assign him on one?
I guess I'll let him go with Morgana.
Morgana, you got all the animals, such as they are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. DM.
Sorry, I'm rolling. I hid my dice from myself.
Of course you did.
This way he knows the answer without knowing the answer.
Right.
Perfect. All right. Why do I have noise? This noise is not fun. Dang, it's doing it. It's acting slow again. Okay, yeah, so you go throughout the night without any significant issues. You do hear something over by the berry bushes at one point, and that is Dalen. You hear something over by the berry bushes, and when you kind of pop your head over to see it, it was just a couple of like little ferrets or some sort of small carnivorous creature. He's just tearing up the praying mantis.
Yeah.
But other than that, not really much for the night. And dawn pops up, and everyone wakes up and does their morning routine. You guys are able to, if there's anything special that you want to do for the morning, feel free to let me know. But if not, you guys are ready to get on the way.
We prepared our spells.
Yeah. I gotta check the list here. Redo the ones that I've already cast. But other than that, I'm ready to go. I think we're relatively close to Avondale.
Yeah, I think we're pretty much just set.
Knock down the tent. Does anybody else have a tent or just me?
I think you're the only person with a tent.
I was in the. I was just in the bag.
Look. Don't remember if I have a tent or not.
You guys should think about getting a tent because if it starts raining, you're gonna be in trouble. And then load up the mule and rock and roll.
All right. Well, yeah, I don't have anything else to do, so I'm ready.
Awesome. Okay, so I'm trying to. I don't know why this is working so slowly.
Bulba, lay down.
Is Tailspire open? Just close it.
That's well, I keep trying to open it up so that I can see if it'll work, but it's acting funny. Okay, so you guys begin making the trek down. This is a fairly steep portion, but as you kind of walk out onto the precipice of this steep road going down, you can see the small city of Avondale down at the base where it levels off. So you're looking around to be in that maybe last 2 miles before you get there.
Very good.
On the other side of Avondale, you see a pretty obviously there's some other mountains in the distance, but in between there and the mountains is what you guys know or you've seen in the maps has been referred to as Sundabar Vale. There's kind of a river running through the middle of this valley, and it's pretty large valley in between these mountains.
Cool. Okay.
Let me restart my computer real quick and see if I can get this up and running.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Cool. Goodbye, DM. Now we make the rules.
Yeah, chaos ensues.
Dalen, which of these maps again? You say
The
we should
last
have
one.
The last
the
one.
last one. Got it. All right, thank you.
The Silver Marches, I think, is the title of the map.
Yeah.
Why is that not showing?
And we're in the area with the mountain that says Nether. Not Nether Mountains, but the one on the left, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. I see it. Silvery moon.
We're far to the east of Silvery Moon at this point. Coming up on Avondale. I'm gonna save it until we get to an actual map that we can see, but I do have a few comments on how we choose to proceed here. Let's see what they have available in Avondale. Anybody have any questions about their characters or anything?
No, I know. I know everything I need to know.
Nope, I'm happy with where things are.
I should get going here. Get to some action. Awesome. Does everyone can hear me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
All right, for better or for worse. All right, so you guys, what is your marching order? This is steep enough, and the road is narrow here, so it's only really able to do about 2 abreast.
Take front.
I'll stand behind Gog, or march behind Gog, and then my mule behind me.
Then I guess I'll go after him with my horse.
Are you gonna ride or walk?
Walk.
Okay.
I guess I'll be behind him with the wolf.
And then me.
The last 2 ladies I did not.
Balin and then Morgana.
That makes sense. Phelan's with Wolf. Hey, it's working. Okay, cool. All right, so you guys begin going down this mountain, and let's share this stream. Oh dang, I don't have anyone.
What now?
I don't have anyone loaded in.
Why is there a little like a little icon next to Devin, Dalen, and Gog? Is that for that program?
No, that's Discord.
Why do they have that?
Looks like a status they set.
The little icon is. Are you talking about up here in the top left corner where it had their names?
It looks like a little cat with a phone or something.
It just says chilling. Yeah, it's a status
Yeah,
thing.
Why do they have
in
that?
Discord? I'm not sure. They added that recently. And I don't know why they did that.
I think it's a frog. I think it's like a little frog.
No, it's a little guy, and it says chilling. It says right now I'm chilling, so it's like a little status thing.
Well, but why do only the three of them have that? That's fucking weird.
I don't know why you only see the three, because I see everybody but you having it, and I actually changed mine to gaming.
That's bizarre, because I can only see it on those three people. That's so weird.
All right, so hover over your name in the voice chat, and you can change your status from there, apparently.
Oh, okay. Weird. Okay, thanks. Sorry.
No problem.
Go ahead. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't that program that you guys are trying to run, like if I was supposed to be in that or something.
No.
Okay.
Right now, he's the only one in it.
Yes. Hopefully we'll be able to get that soon. They just haven't released like the they haven't released the
player
set yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'll be perfect. Okay, so Rosara, I have your mysterious. Is it Rosara or was it yeah, Rosara, you're the hooded I hide from everyone person, right?
Yeah, I went with the hooded one just because why not?
I can possible. Seems appropriate, right? Dang, I really do want to figure out how to get your guys' actual characters in here because it'll just look better. What am I missing here? Ranger. You're human. Is this what we did last time?
Probably. We'll go with it.
Okay. Then I'm missing a druid and a wolf. Scary looking wolf. Druid, you're elf, aren't you? Or half elf?
Half elf.
Do you want to be elf or human?
I think last time you picked that lady with the antlers.
Yeah, he gave her the antler lady.
So I'm just missing one. Who am I missing here? This is Morgana.
The barbarian.
I got you, Conan here.
Oh, okay.
He's Conan, yeah.
Barbarian, dwarf.
Although you could do one of these half orcs if you'd rather be green. Guess half of them are women.
Yeah, one from Morgana.
Not yet.
There you go.
Where do they be human? Also, I'm afraid to minimize this, so if anyone for like rolls and stuff, just say it because I don't want to exit and lose everything.
It sounds like there might be a memory leak issue.
Yeah, I do have a fairly old computer too. It's from 2016, so I've slowly upgraded things. But any of these look like something you'd want, Morgana?
Hold on, because it's kind of hard to see and it keeps fucking up the thing. I can't tell what races they are, so like I guess it just picked like an. Oh well, mine's a half elf, but they don't have half elf, huh?
No, they don't have half elf. They have some different.
Just pick one of the elf babes.
There you go.
We've got creepy elf babe, magic elf babe, scantily clad elf babe.
Creepy elf babe.
Creepy elf babe it is.
The evil Lynn.
I
the
wish.
evil Lynn.
Fuck.
Is it in the?
You evil witch. What did she say?
She said, "Thank you."
Thank you. I love Evil Lynn.
It's a weird show.
It's so good.
I love their idea of like bad and like evil.
It's very campy.
There's like take them to the dungeon. See that they are uncomfortable.
Like Stan Lee wrote it or some shit.
Right.
Like, He-Man, what have they done? I have a hair wrapped around my toe. It's so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Stupid.
It's like they all have talking points and they just add
no. Is that the horseman?
It is. I don't know how to make there's a way to make them smaller. There's a way to make them smaller, but that's the mule. He got a defective mule. Rosara, with your horse.
Yes. He bought the mule that made it with a human.
No wonder he got it at a discount.
Yeah.
If you had done that noise a second sooner, I would have spat water all over my Mac.
All right, and then Connor, where did you say you were at? I have
last.
You were last, yeah.
Last. Okay.
As far away from that horse as possible.
You mean that mule?
I said what I said.
Thing.
Why do you think he has his arrows out already?
Yeah. Just in case it goes crazy and starts eating us.
Either way, you don't want to be near it.
Why is its eye twitching?
All right.
You know why.
All right, so you guys are looking down. You see the path kind of zigzags down, and just on the other side of this river is where the city lays, a couple miles down. So
not bad.
Kind of cool. This is way more creative than I could be. I like this for that part. Awesome. So
words.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a spot check, everyone.
Gotta double check my numbers.
Just dropped you to the abyss. Where the hell did you go?
When the DM's pissed at you, just picks you up and throws you off the cliff.
Yeah, I accidentally did. I don't know what the heck is going on there.
Dang.
I got a 20.
Cool.
Rosara got a 20, just so you know who's saying it.
Holy cow. Nicely done. This is what always happens, though. You get a 24. You guys rolling high right now.
And then we get screwed over in the in the battle. I do think this will look even cooler when we're able to
not have to just watch me struggle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so stop struggling.
Where did I throw you?
Where did you put him?
Dog.
Can you control Z and get him back?
I tried and it didn't work, so we might just find a Gog body down here somewhere.
We're traveling down the hill and find Gog's dead doppelganger.
Yeah, he's bringing another Gog and we'll find him eventually.
Why couldn't
you
you
guys
have
all
thrown
look suspiciously at your barbarian.
Why couldn't you have thrown that horrible horse-looking thing?
What, do we really want to think there's two of them out there?
That's even worse.
God.
We actually
find
like
a whole
God. The
colony
horse is
of
there.
horsemen.
You didn't
Yeah,
drop
I
him in the
can't-
trees,
Can you
did
guys
you?
hear me?
No,
I
not at
can't
all.
now.
I can't.
Twisted and mangled
My
in the
PC's
branches.
losing its mind over here every time I try to connect for some stupid reason.
I was
The
wondering
little-
what's going in and out.
Hmm.
All right, you're back, Gog. We might find your body somewhere.
Oh, this map looks pretty cool.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, that's how you know it wasn't me.
There you go.
This person went into detail. I mean, freaking everything.
Yeah,
So-
he's got a little cave down there at the bottom. It's really neat.
Shh, you don't see that yet. Well, you do because you rolled freaking 20.
I see everything. Are you kidding me?
Oh, I should roll, huh?
Are we doing spot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yes, sir.
Yeah, and don't forget to tell him so he doesn't have to downsize his picture.
It's gonna be a minute for me because I have to watch on my phone and then things are a little screwy right at the moment. Give me 1 sec.
Okay, I don't know how to do this so that I don't drop you into the abyss.
Carefully. That's how.
God got an 8, so we're going to point out everything to him.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see. There's a little circle underneath that I can
Go
track.
ahead
where-
to point shit out to Connor too.
You're being chased by this creepy thing.
I don't know it.
All right, so who all got above a 17?
I did.
Yeah,
Rosara.
I
I
get
did.
shit.
Also, I did.
We ain't found shit.
Pretty much.
Okay, so for those of you who got above a 17, sorry, let's say for those of you who did not get above a 17, you're just kind of taking in this really gorgeous view of just water everywhere for miles to see. Just kidding. So you're just kind of taken aback by this great stretch. You are kind of looking at the landscape, so you're not really focusing on what is there below. But for those of you who got above a 17, you actually notice down here at the bottom, you see what looks to be two pretty large creatures struggling against one another.
When you say pretty large creatures, what do you mean?
They are of large size.
Thanks.
Humanoid
Detail.
shape size or non-humanoid shape size?
Great question.
It's a good question. I'm not answering it.
Fucking rock.
It's a rock and a dragon.
Rocks are like what? Gargantuan, which is like 3 size
Yes.
categories bigger than large.
Yeah.
Something ridiculous. I don't know.
All right, DM, what am I looking at? Yes.
All right. So who was it that got above a 17?
It was myself and Phelan for sure.
Yes, I think that's about it.
Okay, so you see this two-headed creature just wailing on this unicorn. The unicorn looks like its back left leg is broken, and it's kind of trying to hobble away. It's trying to hobble this way to get away from the Etten. It looks like it was coming down these steps and being chased by the Etten. Sorry, by the giant creature that you may or may not know what it is.
Anybody with knowledge of nature can roll on both of them.
I guess
Or
that'd be me.
actually,
I feel like the unicorn would be obvious enough.
I don't know if unicorns are probably magical beasts, which is
It
Are
is.
they
That
arcane?
would be a
Are they
Which would be
arcana?
Arcana.
Okay, that's Morgana has to roll, but someone has to tell
Well-
Morgana there's a unicorn down there.
Well, no, I don't have. It would still be you because we were trying to find out what the other creature is, right?
Oh, here's the problem. First, Morgana probably hasn't seen the unicorn, so rolling knowledge.
Well, and that too, because I only got a 15.
Can one of us point out the unicorn?
Yes.
So for anyone trying to identify the unicorn, that's knowledge. That would be knowledge arcana. And then for anyone trying to decipher what the other thing is, that's knowledge nature.
Right.
Yeah, but I can't see it because.
Correct.
But we can point it out. So. Can it be pointed out to you?
Yeah.
Yes, it can. So anyone who saw it can say, "Hey, look!" And
hey, look! Morgana, can you tell us what that thing is down there?
Yo, does anybody know what that is?
Yo.
Yeah, nobody knows what the category is until somebody with an appropriate knowledge identifies it. So the way it would work is Morgana, just, when you see it, feel free to roll knowledge arcana, and then if you want to, you can tell us what it is.
Okay.
Same thing with the other creature. Knowledge is something that you guys do.
I just didn't know if I was supposed to because I couldn't see it, but I guess that makes sense if you point it out. Although, okay, I get it.
Knowledge is something that you just know. So we have to go through the process of figuring out whether or not your character does. I'm telling everybody, not just you.
Oh.
He does that a lot.
So the other thing is a knowledge nature?
Yep.
Okay.
Dang it, I had a freaking grid earlier when I was testing it, and now I can't get the grid to come back up.
Promises.
Yeah, I don't know anything about the pre-made maps. I never used one, so I couldn't tell you.
Well, I tested it earlier specifically because of that.
Was it that same grid that you had from the last session, or was it one that was tied to the actual tiles? Because the only one I've ever seen is the one tied to the tiles.
It was tied to the tiles.
Really? Okay.
I think we've done all our rolls.
Or rather, when I used my cursor, we could see the grid.
Okay, so that's like the last time.
Yes.
Somehow the tiles themselves are supposed to be able to display a grid. I don't know how to do that though. The tiles that I had were already in a grid pattern because it was like floor, like a road and a like indoors. I don't know how to bring it up on this. Or it just occurred to me that this one may not have been built with a grid, because they may have built this for a different game system.
Oh yeah, apparently there might be plugins, but there's not actually a grid just as part of the Tailspire.
Yes.
Hey, Devin.
Yeah.
Does spells like calm animals and charm animal like work on like magical creatures, or there's just like natural animals?
Good question. Yeah, so if it says whatever it says, so calm blank, the thing has to be in that category. So calm animal would calm animals, but say a Pegasus or a rock are magical beasts, not animals. So it wouldn't work. I don't know if your character knows that if a unicorn is a magical beast or an animal. So I don't want to metagame answer that. But if it's an animal, yes.
Yeah, if it's an animal, but like a unicorn, I guess would be a magical beast.
Yeah.
I just wanted to like make sure.
Yeah. Did we get the rolls for knowledge nature and knowledge arcana?
Yeah, they're in there.
We did.
Sorry, I still can't lower.
You gotta tell them what they are.
Oh,
okay, so Morgana got a 20 for her arcana. Connor and Connor got a 10, and I got a 13.
What was the arcana one?
20.
Damn. Okay. Okay. So you guys are able to identify that giant. The two-headed giant there is called an Etten. They're fairly stupid, but very strong. giant creatures. They're actually in the category of giant. So they're like a cousin to the hill giants and stuff like that. Very dumb. They often bicker. Each of the heads bicker with one another, so they're not very well coordinated. And you can even see as it's chasing after this unicorn's kind of stumbling because each one of the heads wants to be the one that gets it. They're ruthless and not known to be diplomatic.
Do we have a guess about how far away we are as this crow flies?
As the crow flies? Yes. While I answer that, as for the unicorn, you know a lot about unicorns. You know that it is a unicorn, first off.
She's that girl.
I am, in
unicorns,
fact, that bitch.
You had unicorn stickers everywhere in her room growing up.
I'm not even kidding that I am that bitch in real life, so this is perfect. I'm fucking ready.
So, you're actually familiar that unicorns are able to teleport anywhere within a forest, able to teleport from one part of that forest to another. But because you guys are no longer really in a forest, you're more in a mountainous terrain. It seems like that's why the unicorn wasn't able to get away from this particular threat.
Why was it not able to? I didn't catch that first part.
It can only do that teleport. It has essentially like a greater teleportation spell ability.
Yeah.
As long as it's within a forest. But since it's not in a forest right now,
we're not technically in one. Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of moved away from forest terrain. So, it is a good aligned creature. So it actually has some natural defenses against evil creatures and summoned non-good creatures. And you also know that they are very prone to run away from people and things that are not young maidens of any humanoid race.
Okay.
You might wonder why it's not in the forest too.
You might. As for distance, let's see. Directly, you're about 15 and a half tiles, which is somewhere around 300 feet, right? 5? No, that's not even close to 300 feet. What am I saying? 5 times 15.
Does anybody have a calculator?
75 feet.
Oh, you both talked, and I'm still bad at
75
math,
feet.
75 feet. So somewhere around there as a direct shot. But then, of course, going back and forth along this, or climbing down there, it's only going to be a little longer. I don't know how to best angle this so you guys can see things well.
Just keep moving around like a movie. It's good.
I'm getting dizzy.
It hasn't gone blurry at all, has it?
No.
No.
Okay.
I think we established that was that other program.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure
I think we should help that horse, don't you?
Wait,
where'd he go? He says, nay.
Oh, Jesus.
It fucking
speaks.
I hope not.
Centaur thing?
It's I wanted to differentiate your mule from the horse, but there's no.
There's a mule in there.
Wait, real quick, guys. This is gonna give me the most perfect opportunity to tell you guys a joke I heard the other day. You ready? Okay. What is a pony? What do you call a pony with a cough? A little
what?
horse.
Oh God.
Blue?
I didn't.
Anyway.
A pony with a what? I didn't.
Cough.
Pony with a cough.
A little horse.
A little horse.
I still can't hear you.
I call it glue, but you know.
He's refusing to hear you.
Yeah, he's refusing to hear it.
It sounds like you're saying COSS.
Cough.
Hey.
COUGH.
Cough.
No, it's fine. The joke
happened-
is it's fine. The joke is dead now.
Oh, look.
It's what happens
donkey.
when a dog takes an enormous bong rip.
Guys, as the gods have graced you by getting rid of your evil.
There's one that's
man
got
horse.
stuff
Legs.
all over it. Give it the one that's loaded down, because that's definitely closer to mine.
Ungrateful. I get rid of your disgusting creature. And
And
you're
you-
like, nah, that's not good enough. give me the other one. That's it. I'm bringing back the man horse.
No.
Okay. Awesome. All right. Well, go ahead and roll initiative. And tell me your character's name and what your initiative number is when you get up.
Damn it. Discord, please. Jesus fucking Christ. Well, that made... Okay, here we go. God, Discord has been weird lately.
Dalen got a 4. D with a Dalen.
Perfect.
I picked a name so close.
Wait, what?
All right, to keep from confusing everybody, y'all can now call me Faye, and just so we don't confuse me with Dalen anymore. No,
Gay.
that too.
Dalen, when you get a chance, can you check that I am doing the right one now? Because we changed some stuff on my character sheet, and I think I'm still doing the right roll for initiative. But
Initiative
is that right?
It's 1d20 plus the number near the top of your character sheet.
Ow.
The top on the first page.
Rosara got a 5.
Rosara 5. Unless you have a feat or something, it's going to be your dexterity bonus. So, yeah, in case you can't find it.
I'm just gonna double check. I did it right.
Yeah, there is a feat that gives you a +4 as well.
People with their precisions.
I don't think anyone chose that.
Okay, I'm good. Oh,
all right, so I got Dalen, Rosara.
Morgana 13.
Okay.
I rolled a 10. Dalen.
All right, so just waiting on Gog.
And Connor.
Oh yeah, Connor's at the back here.
But he'll wait until everybody else is done.
Got 8.
Dog 8.
Awesome.
Weren't in it.
I get it.
16 for Connor.
I think Connor's going first.
All right. Okay, so as you guys are watching, the Etten here swings his club and...
Wait. Before, well, I guess we're in the middle of a fight, so... But we didn't hear anything like, how fucking strong is this thing, Phelan? Are we gonna get our asses whooped?
According to the dungeon master, I don't know that much yet.
She knows he's dumb and relies on brute force.
That's it, huh? Nothing about its relative power, hit dice, or anything?
Yeah.
I'm about to look in the text chat. This is what it looks like. Like, this is what one of those things looks like.
You can put it in the creatures channel, too.
Oh, duh. I've got my phone. I can pull up Discord on my phone and I can watch your guys' rolls there.
You could do that, technically, yes.
You could do that.
I thought the other way was working just fine, but...
It looks like a classic...
Oh, I mean, I'm fine with either one. I just feel bad if you guys have to keep, like, over-communicating with me. I mean, whatever works best for you guys, it's fine. Yeah, so it's a two-headed ogre is a pretty good way to say it. So he swings his club and just narrowly misses. Sorry, did I just misgender him?
I don't think there's a fact of the matter here in that, like, we know Ettins are...
No, it's literally a them.
Oh, I know. we can go ahead and call it they and be correct.
Literally.
So they swing their hammer. Their
Thank you for being so considerate, DM.
And I'm nothing if not woke. and narrowly misses the unicorn as it kind of continues to try to canter away. You can tell that it's not using its back left leg almost at all.
Aww.
Yep, guess it gets put down.
Continues moving that direction. So now we're jumping down to Connor.
You said the action here is going on about like 70 something feet away from us, right?
75.
Yep. And you do, I don't know how familiar you guys are with the rules on high ground, but you do have high ground on him.
That just gives you a +1 to attack.
Oh, okay. I'll start flinging arrows at them.
As you shoot them, you see. No, I'm not gonna make that joke.
All right.
We're all just like, yeah, we'll let that one go.
They and my arrow just drops.
What was it? What was the shot?
What's up? Oh,
Well,
he's rolling.
he's in the process. Okay, yeah, I forget that you guys are writing the description first too, so I just heard the sound and. Let's see. I'm trying to get the.
Appreciate you guys doing that. It definitely helps when we go back to look at stuff.
What was that range?
Is it firing 6? At them or firing at they? I forget.
Both.
They them.
I mean, yes.
Actually, one of them identifies as a he/she.
27.
Oh my god, they have 3 genders to 1.
It's a natural 20.
What?
You got a natural 20.
Natural 20.
Roll that again to see if you confirm it or not. So 10 or above confirms, 9 or below does not confirm the critical. Either way, you're gonna hit. But
what are you using, Connor?
Longbow.
Longbow.
He's using his.
Jesus,
he's
that's
using
times
his,
3.
At
least I think it's
he's
times
using
3.
his
I don't
portable
remember.
trebuchet.
Nope.
Definitely does not.
Okay, so you're just going to do max damage then?
Yes.
So that's just your most possible damage times 3.
Oh, okay. So that is
not times 3, right?
It would be times 3 because the way the home rules is it would be the normal critical plus your the added 1 extra added dice is kind of the critical hit.
What?
So
I thought it was max damage.
What?
See how I worded it.
Yeah, the math ain't mathing.
If it's an unconfirmed crit, I thought you said it was max damage. If it's a confirmed crit, it gets the critical, which is a multiple.
That's what I heard.
At least I thought that's how we did it. That's how we did it before, I think.
I don't know if we've ever had a not confirmed critical hit.
All of our I've never had a confirmed
we have
critical.
Had a few.
Gotcha.
So
okay, we can go with whatever we've been doing. What I meant to be, what the intention was, and how I wrote the rule. Now that I'm reading it, it's not very clear. It was basically whatever the critical damage is, whatever the max critical damage is, that would be not confirmed. And then if you do confirm it, then it's that plus 1 more damage dice. So if it's a 1d6,
yeah,
1d6 plus times 3 plus your 1d6.
Right, that's what we've been doing. So you said he didn't confirm with a 2, so he only gets max damage now.
Okay, then yes.
So then that's a D8 plus 3 is 11. 11 whole damages.
3 coming from?
Huh?
All right, so
just wondering where the plus 3 came from.
Strength modifier.
Yeah, it doesn't use your strength.
Does it use dexterity?
No.
What happens if you kill one of the heads?
We're getting there. Let us resolve this, please.
You, that question, Connor, if you have a composite longbow, then it's doing what you're expecting there. You put like basically the weight that you pull the bow back does more damage. but ranged weapons don't have like the extra damage.
I see where my error was. Long bow and long sword are 2 different weapons. It's just a D8.
He did 8 damage, right?
Yeah, just 8.
Okay, so you shoot him directly in this really small lapel. Looks like some sort of, that constellation that happens when water and light interact. It shoots him in a small lapel with that.
Mm.
And
Are you what do you mean by lapel? He's wearing a lapel?
Yeah, and a bow tie.
The fuck?
He's in a
Is that
very
another word you
torn up
don't
suit.
know how to pronounce correctly?
No. It was a
Fucking
joke
with you.
about him wearing a rainbow flag, but whatever.
It was a pin on his chest. Now it's
I
extra
didn't hear that
pinned.
part.
Okay, you can still move. We're gonna just kind of eyeball it since I lost my daggum grid.
Daggum.
So, do you want to move kind of down the path? I guess whatever direction you can jump too. It's not too big of a jump.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You don't care about your legs, do you?
Not too much. I mean, I don't really fire bows, arrows with my feet. So
You care about all of your bones.
let's see, what's my jump looking like? I can try to make that jump.
Are you fucking wild?
I jumped into a fucking fire. Do you think I think?
I would jump into a fire before I jump.
He does have an 8.
I would not do that either. I don't think that's it's up to you, but that makes me scared for you.
Do it.
Fucking Gog's egging you on. He's like pushing you off the edge.
Do a flip.
Your 8 intelligence tells you this isn't that far. Your whatever your wisdom is says it's too far.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my wisdom is definitely better than my intelligence.
Yeah. So do you want to just move down the path this way?
Yeah, I'll take
As far as you can go?
just cut through people.
It feels like a lot more than 30 feet.
Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, thank you, excuse me, pardon me.
Yeah, it's actually probably about here. Okay, so now we are on to Morgana.
Magic missile at the
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right, roll for damage. See how quickly she didn't even hesitate.
Magic missile is very good. You're supposed to +1 that, by the way.
What? Oh, then it's a 5, right?
Yep.
Nice.
1d4 +5, or 1d4 +1 rather.
Is that
Do I
because we're
have
on
to
the high
reroll?
ground?
What?
No,
Okay,
you can just
my
have the
bad.
1. Yeah.
Okay, well, there you go.
It's not that brutal.
Make a small note of it then, maybe, on here.
Okay.
There we go.
There you go. So,
Okay.
magic missile is like 100 feet plus 10 feet per level or whatever. So you're just a side note. You're close to its maximum range. Very good use of the spell here.
Thanks.
Blast him. So you shoot down and embed the arrow that was sticking out of his chest that much more as you whack him with the force damage there. You can move as well if you'd like.
I'm good.
She's just like, nah, I've got great advantage. Why am I gonna do?
Fuck yeah.
I'm sure he's
All
gonna
right.
start coming back our way eventually.
down there?
So
So then that was Connor, and then Morgana. All right, next is gonna be Phelan and your wolf, and then after that's gonna be Gog.
Okay. So it's my turn to do something?
Correct.
You and your wolf.
Am I in a position to cast Entangle?
You'd have to check the spell description just to see how far away it is.
So range is long, 400 feet plus 40 feet.
Oh, then yes.
/ level.
You're good.
Jesus.
Yeah, so it's 400 feet plus 40 more feet for every level, so you're sitting at 480 feet.
Okay.
they were only
So
75
you're
feet away.
only 80.
Nice.
Are there plants around the Etten that can be used for this purpose?
All right.
Does that, like, I don't actually see it where it says that there needs to be plants in the area.
Yeah, so basically it makes the plants that are around grow and kind of like grasp the things that are around it. I feel like this is enough.
Yeah, grasses, weeds, bushes, and even trees
There's
wrap, twist,
there's
and
some
entwine.
foliage around.
Yeah, and this map is not exactly what it is more of a hybrid of like like grass and rock rather than just this. So
There are always
I would
weeds
all
growing
good.
between rocks on mountains. Just saying.
Yes.
I just wanted to make sure it wasn't like, we're walking on fucking
barren
granite slabs or
wasteland.
something.
Okay.
Absolutely. All right, so you cast Entangle. Where do you want? Can you see my cursor or just the circle?
Yeah, I can see your cursor. I want it far enough away because I know I can cast it behind it, so it doesn't get the unicorn and we don't walk into it.
Okay.
I think at this stage you could actually put him right in the middle of it, and we would be safe.
Probably.
It's a 40-foot radius spread. Plants in
Yeah.
a 40-foot. Do you have the spell up in front of you there, Phelan?
Yes, I do. It's a 40-foot spread.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. So, okay, that sounds good. Splat. No, that's not big enough. Nature. I definitely saw something before that has like a. Yeah, let's do this.
It'd be really cool if they had like a spell zone kind of drop item there.
Yeah, I don't want this bastard moving.
All right, so everywhere within that terrible circle of, or square of bushes.
Shrubs.
Shrubbery! All
Did
right,
anybody
and
bring a
is that a
herring?
reflex save for him?
Yeah, I think there is a reflex save.
Is it reflex, or he might have just be able to like strengthen out?
It's reflex partial.
Reflex partial. Okay. Oh. Who did this? This is Phelan?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, Phelan. You cast Entangle, and he kind of dumbly looks around as it grasps all the way up his ankles, up to his calves, and then all the way to the kneecaps before he begins to struggle against it and realize that he's completely stuck and entangled in this mess. So he is completely uprooted. One side part of that is he actually loses his dexterity bonus to his armor class as well. Just so you guys know.
Yes, which is
Nice.
you're helping to make him more vulnerable now as well. Besides the fact that he's just stuck there.
Nice.
He's very confused. He was just attacking this poor helpless unicorn, and all of a sudden he gets shot in the chest, bludgeoned, and now he's trapped. So
this is what we call F around and find out.
Yeah.
Failing around and find out.
Jesus, this fucks up spellcasters too. I just read. I didn't realize that. Tangled creature moves
Does
at
it
half
mess up their
speed.
somatic?
It must be. It just says it doesn't mention. Actually, that's a good point. You'd think it would say if it was, but it just says a character.
It's probably because like the vines entangle around the whole body, not just the feet.
It says that a character who attempts to cast a spell must make a concentration check, so it's probably distracting.
It's just distracting.
Oh, it's distracting. Yeah. Interesting.
Well, honestly, I would probably even home rule that, like, if they're a short character, like a goblin or whatever, like, it's not just gonna grasp their legs; it's probably gonna get their arms. But not that it matters with this giant. But
yeah, I didn't realize how like debilitating entangled is. -2 penalty on all attack rolls, -4 to dexterity. I don't think it says he loses his dexterity because he can still technically move, but he does get a -4 to. It's still devastating. For a very low level spell.
Perfect. Okay, so he's not helpless. He's just
correct.
Okay, that actually works. That's actually more in your favor. I won't say any more on that. Okay, do you want to move as well, Phelan?
I guess I'll move up some. Can the wolf follow, or is it that part? Sure.
The wolf can zip right by you if you want it to.
Yeah, the wolf has a more movement speed.
It's like 60 movement speed or something.
It can move beside me.
Okay, okay. All right, we are on to Gog, and then Rosara is going to be next.
Okay. Well, first I would like to move.
All right, you have 45 movement speed?
Yeah. And that's if you don't run.
Doesn't he have the dash? The dash?
It's all calculated in there.
Yeah. I think, with everything, it's calculated up to 45. But you mentioned if I'm not running?
So if you forego doing anything else, like you don't try to attack or something like that, you can run up to 4 times your speed.
Oh, okay.
And if you sprint in a straight line, you can go 5 times your speed, but you can't, like...
I wouldn't recommend that here.
I think 5 is if you have the run feat. I don't remember for sure, though. You might be right.
If you have the run feat, then you can do 5 as a run action, where you're still turning corners. But if you sprint and just go a straight line, you can go 5 times. Can't wear heavy armor or anything, though.
No.
How do you wanna go this? Because you can either follow the path, or you can try to jump, or whatever.
You don't.
We're still...
don't have to run that fast if you don't want to. You can run 3 times or twice your speed too. It's up to you.
I was thinking, okay, that wouldn't even work either.
I
don't
don't
really
think
even
it's like
have much on me that has really any range to do anything.
Don't you have your throwing axes?
I do, but that only has a range of 10 feet. And you say you were 70 feet from the...
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
You can
I can't
throw
hit
them
him even
further
if I
than
tried.
10 feet. You can throw them further than 10 feet. It's just every 10 feet past the first 10 feet, you take an additional -2 to the attack roll. So if you try to throw it up to 20 feet, it would be -2, etc. And it has a maximum range increment of 5. So you can throw it up to... You can try to throw it at something 50 feet away, but you're going to take a pretty heavy penalty.
So if you're standing here, this is 50 feet away from him.
I'm afraid I will not be of much use at this given moment.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'll just kind of stay where I'm still in the front here.
Throw a rock at it.
Yeah, I will. I won't get very far though. So I think I'm gonna have to perhaps pass on this one because I can't really.
Are you gonna stay where you are? You're not gonna move either.
No, I'm just gonna stay in the front here with everybody else.
Encouragement.
Mm-hmm.
Roar. All right.
Everyone seems
I'll
to be
bet you
kinda...
can arm wrestle this thing.
Mm-hmm.
If I was close enough, I would. If you egg him on a bit, God gets in very easily to peer pressure.
Yes, we noticed.
All right, so Rosara is up, and then Dalen's gonna be next.
So how far am I from, like, those... well, for one, let me ask, how accurate are we considering this current map?
Let's say measurement-wise accurate, foliage and aesthetics not as much accurate.
Okay. Accurate enough to say that if I ran partway down the cliff and tried to jump into these bushes, would that be accurate?
Yeah. Oh, you're asking kind of like how much of a drop that would be?
Yeah. Or, well, and if I have enough range to do that.
So it depends on where you jump. If you jump like here down to the bottom, is it really 5 tiles? That seems like... Oh, because it's jumping out as well. Oh, you're sort of talking about just jumping straight down into them?
Yeah, using them, as a cushion.
As a cushion? Well, falling's easy.
That's some real D&D shit right there.
You know what? I would say that's only maybe a 10-foot drop into some cushion, so you might entangle yourself a little bit and might take some movement speed to actually get out of it, but no damage, you don't think.
So the question is
thorn bushes.
Do they happen to be thorn bushes?
They don't seem to be thorn bushes.
They don't look like thorn bushes from here.
There's another prying mantis in there.
Oh, go figure.
Oh, please no.
I fall down right on top of another unicorn.
Whichever one that Phelan goes into, that's the praying mantis.
That's the praying
hive.
She's just afraid of bushes from now on.
So the next question is then, from where I am, do I have the movement to do that?
You have 30 movement?
Yes.
You run it 4 times, and I think technically you can jump at the end of a run. I don't remember how that works.
Yeah, honestly, if you were to run over to here and then hop down.
Oh, please make her do a jump roll.
Why?
This is fun.
Let me see. I'm just checking to see. Yeah, so you're able to run and do that jump. Just do a balance check to see if you land prone or if you're able to kind of stabilize yourself once you get into the bushes.
Okay. Oops, wrong thing.
Where in the hell is she going?
You guys just see your rogue run and then kind of jump off the cliff.
Darylyn's quite confused.
She's had enough.
Yeah. She's
Fuck you all, I'm out of here.
She just had enough.
What is the, you have to tell me what that is also.
It's 11.
Yeah, so you land, it is not the most comfortable bushes, but there were not thorns or praying mantises in it. So it is pure bliss as you land, and you're probably going to take 5 feet of difficult terrain to get out of the bushes, but yeah, you're able to get in there, no problem.
This is some Donkey Kong shit going on right here.
So then at this stage, I'm then out of movement or out of actions, I should say?
Yeah.
Okay. It's my turn then.
Well, if you only did, actually, I'll let you kind of hunker your way out of there if you're okay with that.
I'm fine with that, because my only next move was to see if I was anywhere near close enough to use my hand crossbow. So after that, I'm done.
I appreciate you doing some of these fights at range, because my other DM, I think he's done like 2 in the 2 years we've been playing, and it's very frustrating not being able to use my ranged spells and attacks occasionally.
That's okay. This is the only one I'm going to do for another year and a half.
God damn it.
Shouldn't have said anything, man.
Never say it.
Don't say it.
Never again. Okay. We are down to Dalen, and then that is end of the round.
So is Rosara within 50 feet of me?
Yes. All of your allies are within 50.
All right, I'm casting Bless.
Except for the unicorn, if you count them as
right. I'm not.
Okay,
everybody gets
Bless. How long?
Oh, jeez. You gotta put me on the spot here.
It is 1 minute.
Bless water.
Oh, so you're up to 10 rounds now.
20 rounds.
20 rounds rather. Okay, so probably don't need to keep track of that, but we'll
so
see.
Everybody has +1 on all of your attack rolls. You may want to put it in the temp bonus for each of your attack rolls. You got to remember to when you make your attacks to add +1, and that adds on to whatever else we have is like the higher ground and all that too.
Okay, where on the sheet did I put that?
For your attacks like ranged, grapple, and melee on the first sheet. On the far right, there's one that says temp bonus. Put a +1 in there for all 3 of those.
Technically, you might want to go ahead and put a +2 since we have the ranged bonus or the height bonus. Make it easier for yourself.
Yeah, you can do that too if you want.
All right.
Wicked smart.
I can't really do anything, but
that's why I ran off a cliff.
That's about smart as throwing yourself into a fire.
Right?
Oh, I love it.
Jesus. Yeah.
So what else, Dalen?
The round's over.
Oh, well, okay.
I think, anyway.
Is that a full round?
You didn't want to move or anything?
You tell us.
What is Bless a full round?
Cast.
No, you're asking if I want to move. You can move me 20 feet down the trail there.
Look at him dance. So cute.
20,
you're just running.
You pick for me.
I don't picture Dalen as a dancer.
20 feet. The hell you say? He dances. He does the fucking Russian style.
Okay. So we are on to this very confused and surprised Etten. And he looks down at his feet. Sorry, they look down at their feet and they see vines grasping, and they just kind of do a guttural roar.
He can take a full round to get out of it if he wants.
He attempts to and is not successful. So he spent his whole round.
Sorry, it's not reflex, it's a strength check.
Yeah, he tried a strength check. He did not do very well with it.
Dog, you are stronger than this thing.
It is a DC 20 strength check to get out, and he did not succeed in that. So, how long does that last?
Another 1 minute per level.
Another 20 minutes or 20 turns. Okay, so he spent his entire round doing that. The unicorn continues to hobble this direction. And now we are back to the top with Connor, and Morgana is going to be next.
Is are those two heads bellowing now and pissed off?
Actually, the one here on the left is complaining to the other one that he's not pulling hard enough.
It's your fault.
Fucking clown show. Good call on that entangle.
Thank you.
All right, so what are we doing here, Connor?
I just went to go handle some dogs barking
your turn.
at nothing. Well, I know it's my turn, but I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Like, is it dead or?
No, it's still alive.
No,
okay, cool.
It's stuck.
It's angry.
All right, well, now that it's angry, I'm gonna shoot at it again.
All right.
Dog runs up and kicks it in the nads.
There you go.
Just you wait.
And then gets entangled himself.
Damn. All right. Let's see this attack roll. The chuckling is not encouraging.
15.
15. That is a hit.
Cool. I will hit it then.
God, man, our rolls are insane. Level 2
Don't
already.
Jinx us.
I think he's trying
like
to.
Our bonuses, rather.
6.
There is no jinxing. The universe is indifferent.
6 damage.
Shut up.
What was that? Sorry, I didn't hear that.
6 for damage.
Perfect. Okay, so you shoot it in its right arm. So this one over there starts yelping. The one that's holding the club starts yelping and complaining that it's getting stung.
Oh.
Oh, I should stop narrating what it's saying because I don't know who speaks. Does anyone speak giant?
A good point.
Nope.
Oh, that's its language.
Wait.
No, but you can't tell it's arguing with itself and seems very unhappy.
It does, yes.
So we just hear a bunch of gibberish.
Yes.
Some shit.
Weirdly, Gog understands everything.
You guys see the what the hell was it? Rick and Morty, when Summer turned herself into a fucking inside-out giant. She starts arguing with her mom, and the two of them are like 100 feet tall, and they're.
That's what you sound like when you try to argue with me.
Yeah, is it?
All right, we are on to Morgana with Phelan following up.
Yeah, I was moving. By the way,
sorry.
I was just moving further down the path there.
Do you want to go jump where she did, or are you just? No. He's like, no, I'm not jumping. What's wrong with you? Okay. So now we are on to Morgana.
How far can I move in the turn and also cast a spell?
30 feet. So probably to about where the mule is, maybe just past the mule.
Fuck. Okay, because I wanted to use Ray of Frost, but I have to be like. Oh wait. Oh no, I think I have to be like within 35 feet, and I wouldn't be that far, would I? If I moved the maximum.
Sorry, I'm checking right now.
I could be calculating that wrong because I'm really bad with math, but I think
you're right. 35 feet.
Because it's 25 feet plus 5 feet per 2 levels.
So
it'd
be 30 feet.
Oh, fucking hell. Okay, see, so how far would I be if I move the max amount I can and cast a spell?
Oh, geez. It's further than I... Have I been doing this wrong?
Okay.
I'm wondering if I'm...
Don't ask us. How are we supposed to know?
You're more of an expert with Tailspire than I am at this point, because I haven't touched it since I was playing with it before.
Giggity.
I think this is further. I think I was underestimating. I can't tell. I don't know if I was going the right distance. It's going to be further than
30 feet.
We said 75 feet. It's 30 feet. So yeah.
Fuck. Okay. Then I guess I'm just gonna
pull out your crossbow if you want.
I don't want to do that. It's boring.
All right.
Let's just hit him with the missile again.
Hit him with one of their magic bombs again.
Gog must be losing his mind jumping up and down over here.
Okay, you're gonna shoot magic missile. Go for it.
This is probably good fun for him.
Yeah, Gog's just kind of egging everybody on at this real life target practice here. Point.
3.
All right, so you blast it right in the thigh and give it the worst Charlie horse. And this one on its right side continues to be complaining and frustrated. And then you're gonna move as well.
I guess so. Yeah, I'll move however close I can.
I'm still waiting to find the other Gog. I don't know where he went.
He's probably in the bushes. I landed on him.
That's gonna be part of the story later on.
Yes.
Gog comes face to face with himself.
Yeah, evil Gog be like super smart.
just Hulk and Maestro Hulk.
All right, we are on to Phelan and the wolf, and then Gog is going to be next.
I have a question. Does Entangle affect flying enemies? Or flying anybody?
No.
Only if they like get close enough to the ground that the Entangle.
They'd have to land or something, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I want to do summon Nature's Ally.
Yeah.
And summon an eagle.
Ooh. Which spell are you gonna drop?
It's part of my natural part of the spells I already have.
Well, did you memorize it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll have to drop a spell.
So you can do that if you want, but normally it's a good idea to not memorize any copies of it and then just drop one.
I didn't think about it, so.
Yeah, you're good.
All right, so yeah, I want an eagle.
All right, this is a giant eagle, but we're just gonna pretend it's little.
It's a rock.
Oh shit.
No, I'm pretty sure that's a bird. That doesn't look anything like a rock.
Oh god, this woman.
And then I did look it up afterward. And I can't make him fly. It's gonna drop automatically. but we'll just know that he's in the air.
If you right-click him, there's a fly thing you can add to him, I think.
What?
Yeah, it's one of the conditions or something, I think. Because I was doing it with Dalen before
Enable flying.
There you go.
Oh,
wait, does it have a tail?
It does. Oh, that's funny.
That is a griffin. That's a griffin.
That is a griffin.
Okay,
it's a little above her levels yet.
Kill it with fire.
I mean, it would have worked.
I have to pretend that barbarian's green.
A goose.
we can pretend he's...
It's a goose. What? This thing doesn't have eagles?
I know.
That's so weird. Why doesn't it have an eagle?
It has a goose. It has an owl.
It has a
Somebody
turkey.
hasn't made a model for it yet. What do you want? They didn't have a fucking praying mantis.
An eagle.
Just let the goose.
Nobody technically has
an eagle
a
because that just be
mantis.
funny right
They're
now.
too busy making that man horse thing.
That's actually such a good point. Why the hell did they go with man horse but not eagle?
How often do we need an eagle?
How often do we need a man horse?
Yeah.
They wanted to do something funny, I guess.
So, just as a clarifier, I did look it up afterward. Damn Dalen for being right, but I've always done summon creatures wrong. So he is correct. It's a full round of just summoning, and then at the beginning of your next round after you've summoned, that's when it comes in and acts immediately for one turn. I never actually thought about it before, but it makes sense. Like the enemy has to have a chance to respond and try to stop you from summoning
That's
something.
one long fucking spell.
Well, plus keep in mind the spell keeps getting more and more powerful. Even like a level 1 summon spell keeps getting more and more powerful as you level up. Because for one thing, they get to stay longer. Like that's the main thing. So you have to take that round. Otherwise, you're gonna every round you just I guess you can technically do this if you delay it, but every round you're just going to keep summoning stuff over and over again, which is a very good strategy or whatever, and then the stuff doesn't disappear. It stays on there for the whole fucking fight. It gets like overwhelming quickly.
So I've just always done that wrong. So
everybody did. When I found it, I freaked out. I was like, what?
Well, you never have to worry about me doing it wrong because I'm not getting that spell.
Yeah, you will. When you get to level 5, you'll get it.
No, I mean, I'm not going to learn it.
Oh, well, there you go.
Okay, so
the ranger can learn Entangle as well.
Yep.
So it's not there yet, but at the beginning of your next turn, you will have that owl eagle.
I'm sorry, did you just go caca for Entangle?
Kiki,
girl.
To be fair, the
they
seer
did not
that
make
everyone thinks
fucking
of,
caca.
the seer that are so well known for, that's a red-tailed hawk. The actual eagle has a terrible call, so in the movies they always replace it with a red-tailed hawk.
Yeah.
Not that matters.
Because their real one is literally just like
yeah, it's super terrible, yeah.
It's fucking scary, especially when you know how huge those things are.
American bald eagle.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got Phelan just is going to spend her entire round doing that. What's your wolf doing? Oh, what are we doing?
Geez, what's going on screen?
You could do a 5-foot step if you wanted to.
I can do a 5-foot step. All right, I'll do a 5-foot step. 2-step.
What's the wolf doing? It's just attacking.
Yeah, that is a 2-step.
I don't
oh no.
Wolf's fighting dog because they're both bored.
The wolf's not doing anything. It's not. It's just because it can. It's only
follow you.
Yeah, it's just following me at this point.
Wolf just jumped off the cliff.
He's like, Rosara, that would look fun. Okay, so Wolf is following you, so that brings us down to Gog, with Rosara is following after that. So.
All right. So I think Gog wants to turn, and he's going, "Let me try!" And he's also going to take a leap here down the cliff. And I'm going to use my jump skill. So I got a
just don't jump too far.
Yeah, no.
Are you going for distance?
Oh my god.
Are you going for distance or are you going for speed?
I forgot to run up to him later.
He's going for speed.
So I can jump obviously is an action, right? I can move a little bit and then jump. But
in fact, if you move, it makes your jump better. I don't remember how it works though exactly.
Okay. Well, let's see.
Like what? You get like a head, like you're giving yourself a head start? What does that mean?
Like a running, you're doing a running jump, which gives you a little.
That's what. Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Okay. But yeah, if I jump too far, I will die.
Only if you take at least -10.
Yeah.
To your,
Please don't.
Your health. To be fair, there would be nothing that would confuse that end more if Gog just appeared on the ring, splattered.
Just flew over his head.
A second Gog, because the last one, maybe that was all just a premonition before.
Jump check is modified by your speed. If your speed is 30 feet, the speed of an unarmored human, then no modifier based on speed applies to the check. If your speed is less than 30 feet, you get a -6 penalty for every 10 feet. Jesus.
What about
the
speed
is
of
greater than 30 feet? You gain +4 bonus for every 10 feet beyond 30 feet. So you get a +4 bonus because you can move 45.
Okay. Wait, for, +4 for jump?
Yes, plus
I
whatever
thought
the
I was
jump.
at +5.
Well, okay,
well,
you have a plus
extra.
Yeah. You have whatever your skill says on the thing, but because you can move 45 feet, you also add another 4 on top of it.
Oh, so I got a +9 then on my jump.
There you go.
As long as you have a 20-foot. But yeah, yes, you can. So let's see it. And what are you attempting to do here? You're just trying to run and jump down into these? Into the shrubbery?
Yeah. Let's see if I can get a little closer to there, so I'll do my jump.
He's trying to one-up Rosario.
Jump in the bushes and roll out.
Well, it's sad when the humanoid-looking person actually beats out the half-ogre, so I can understand his feeling of competition.
What
happened? I screwed that. I don't know what I did. Let me retry that.
Just roll. It's roll 1d20 +9.
No, that's what I did. I just don't know why it screwed it up on Discord.
And then.
There you go.
19.
All right. So you are running and jumping and trying to land over here by where Rosara is?
Yes.
All right. So Rosara, you see a shadow pass over your head, and right in front of you, Gog drops, and then he spins, does this goofy-looking grin, and says, "Ta-da!"
Well, that's a thing.
Your feet hurt, Gog, but you are so pumped that you are able to do it that it doesn't bother you.
The secret is in the knees. You have to bend your knees.
All this stuff falls off.
All right, Rosara. It's your turn. Dalen's going to be after you.
Okay, so which way is down from here? This way. How far am I from him now?
This is where I think I was messing up before. I think this is 50 times 5. There's no way it's 50 times 5.
Why are you talking to yourself?
Because I'm bad at math.
Because it's still not illegal.
What the hell?
Yeah. 100 feet? Nah, it can't be more. I feel like I did it wrong the first time.
Well, we said 75. You said, so, like, just eyeball it. I don't know.
Yeah, I think if it was 75, then it would be down to about 40 feet now.
Okay. And I take how much of a penalty for every 10 feet?
Well, it's whatever your range increment is.
What's the range increment of the hand crossbow?
30.
So you can do 30 without a penalty.
Yeah.
You can do up to 60 feet with just a -2.
Okay.
And then up to 90 feet with a -3.
4.
But yeah.
So
-2 every.
I'm gonna go around the giant guy there, the orc, the half ogre that just landed in front of me, and I'm going to try to use my hand crossbow to shoot the dude.
You're just gonna shoot right down on him.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yep. So should be able to.
So that should be my. Or no.
He's a big, ugly ogre. Etten. Actually, he's a fairly attractive to other Ettins.
I only got an 11.
What is that supposed to mean?
Is that with the? Oh, I guess either way.
Yeah, it's with everything.
All right. So you fire off, and it just fumbles into the weeds somewhere there along his feet. Wasn't able to make a connection.
He has the reduced armor from having a -4 penalty to his dex.
Correct.
Yeah.
You do still have a movement, if you'd like to. I moved you 5 feet to get for that angle, but you can do another 25 feet if you want.
Trying to decide if I could.
She's like, look, more bushes. Jump.
Don't tempt me, because I was actually thinking maybe I could jump my way down that little pillar there. Not straight down, but you got these bushes here, and then it doesn't look like that bad of a way down that other, just right down there.
I was thinking the same exact thing.
Too bad. It was either that or going over to the left, right there, and down that. But I don't think either of them are particularly great ideas.
That looks like you need to be able to climb it.
Now you could jump. They're spread out enough that it's more of a jump than a climb, in my opinion. I'm not the DM, but that's my opinion.
Hey,
here or here?
Devin, what happens if you hit G for grid?
Tupac starts playing.
Interesting.
No, nothing happened.
Okay.
He hits G, it just goes, I'm a motherfucking rider.
Oh, shit.
No, I think maybe just...
So here you would be climbing down. Over here, if you went down this, you could probably hop down from one thing to another.
Yeah.
So if that was your answer. Or your question.
Dude, you want to jump down that fucking gap?
Why not?
The worst that could happen.
That looks like death.
It's only death, like if you die. If you don't die, it's not death.
She really wants to come back as a bard.
No, I think I'll leave it for now.
Okay. So are you gonna move it all?
No, I'm good. I'm done.
Okay. Then we are on to Dalen, and then top of the round after that.
I'm going to cast.
Did Connor get it? Yes, you did. Okay, never mind. You're good. Continue.
I'm gonna cast Longstrider. My movement feet is now 30. I'm gonna 30 feet down the cliff, and that's the end of my turn.
Are you going that way, or are you gonna try to circle around down to where they are?
I don't know what you mean by that way.
Are you going this direction, or are you gonna go this direction and then cut around and circle to where they are?
Are you gonna go around the hook, or are you gonna cut across?
Yeah, I don't know if you're aiming for going over down this, or if you're just trying to follow the path down like they are.
I don't see what you're pointing at. All I see is the map moving around. So if I see a place that like is a 5-foot hop down, I'll try that, I guess. But nothing higher.
Dadgum, that's way harder. I thought that'd be easier. Yeah, basically I'm saying, do you think are you wanting to hop down this? Or follow the
Every time you say this, I don't see anything that you're pointing at.
What happened to my little circle? I used to have a circle.
Yeah.
Try hitting G again. Maybe he erased your circle.
Yeah, actually, I think you might have erased my... No, that's not it. Okay, if you follow this, are you going flying this way and hopping down these?
Oh, I'm not trying to go down that. No.
Okay.
I'm following the path. So you're just... Or what seems to be a path, anyway. And
you said 30 feet?
30 feet, yes.
Okay. Looks about right. All right. So you did Longstrider and then the movement, so you're all good. So now we are top of the round. This dude's getting pissed.
Oh, pobrecito.
Okay. He rips his legs out, slaps the face on the right, and then rips the other leg out and begins trying to go this direction.
It's like the Hodge twins without brains.
The unicorn kind of like canters over to here and then turns around. You can tell that it's neighing and kind of freaked out. And now it is on to Connor with Morgana following up.
All right.
Was it able to get out that we could see?
No, you can still see it. It just kind of got into this little corner here and turned around to watch.
No, right. I'm talking about the Etten rather. Is it
still
entangled?
Yes, its legs are unentangled now. It's still slowed, half speed the entire time it's in the circle, but it is not wrapped up.
Gotcha. I think it has to make another reflex save if it ends in the thing too. Not this turn, but next turn.
Oh, okay.
I think it does. I don't remember for sure.
I'll check it out. All right, what you doing, Connor?
Well, this Etten's actions does not impede on my prime directive, so I'm gonna keep moving and firing.
Army Ranger over here.
I get it.
All right, so you take a shot?
Yes.
What is that? Pigs in a blanket.
The fuck?
What?
Couldn't tell you.
Pigs in a blanket? What?
How is it 2 hours in already? God.
Because we've been fucking around a lot.
And
still on this thing.
It's a damage sponge that you've been shooting from a big distance, and you don't have a GOG to hack it to pieces.
Yeah, normally he makes things a lot faster.
Yeah, hurry the fuck up, GOG.
A
GOG.
26 to hit.
It's all GOG's fault.
26
and the wolf
to hit.
usually does a decent amount of damage too.
Well, why don't you jump down here then and you do something magic, lady?
That's not my fucking job.
So what'd you roll, honey?
26.
26.
Dirty 20.
26. All right. It is a hit.
Okay, cool. All right, so then that is 1d8. 8. Okay. That's 2 points of damage to whatever point that arrow lands on.
2 points of damage to
2 whole points of piercing.
Well, speaking of piercing, you hit directly in the ear of this right Etten.
Ouch.
And they now have a ear pierced.
That's courtesy from Claire's.
I was just about to say that. Stop.
Perfect. All right, and then so you've moved your shot. Now it's on to Morgana with Phelan is following up.
I don't want to use more spells right now, so I'm gonna shoot it with the crossbow.
All right.
Oops, I didn't write what it was. Did I do that right? Why does it look weird?
A crossbow?
No, the roll.
1d20 plus 1. That's correct.
Yeah, no, you did that right.
That looked weird. I don't know. It looked weird.
No, it's just small.
You're not adding all the bonuses you have.
Oh, yeah,
Is
that's
that
right.
why?
You got
Okay,
the,
Yeah, you should have 2.
you got the high ground and the bless.
You need to add a +2 to that.
That's what I thought.
Okay,
So
hold on. Your base attack bonus is 1. Your dexterity bonus is 1, so that's 2. You have high ground, so that's 3, and you have bless because I cast it on you, so that's 4 total.
okay, so let me re-roll this.
Oh, we're re-rolling now.
I thought I was supposed to.
You're allowed to. Go ahead. Give you a hard time. I've been doing this to you your entire life, and you still let me
I was gonna say,
Shut up!
This is your brother.
I know. Okay. 13.
She's like, don't remind me. 13.
He's pretty much the only person that I'm like, what do you mean? And everyone else, I'm like, fuck you.
What? What was that tweet that I sent you? Your older brother's like the only person who has nuclear codes for your making you angry.
Yes. Wait. So what is the damage roll? I thought that was the damage roll.
No, that's the attack roll to see if you hit. So now you see what the damage is for your light crossbow. It says 1d8, but that seems high.
Well, too bad.
Hand crossbow's 1d4, so that makes sense.
Schwiggity.
Don't forget to mark off one of your
bolts.
Yep, it is 1d8. What was the damage? Sorry.
7.
7. All right, so
lucky
you shoot it
7.
down, and you
lucky
hit
13.
You hit right into the throat of the left left head.
Jesus.
And he kind of like clutches at like, what the hell just happened? And that head actually looks up to see you guys up there.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
All right.
About damn time.
Games until the thing notices us.
We are on to Phelan now with Wolf, and then Gog is going to be next.
And here comes
my
the
eagle. Should be here now.
Mm-hmm.
Your eagle is here now, so the three of you can interchangeably move.
Okay, so I want the eagle right on top of that thing.
Caca.
That's not it.
It's a goose, right? I mean, it's actually a goose model, so it's
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, I put the owl in again. We want the goose.
Who cares what it is?
My God, then it's really not even that.
It's gotta be a goose.
Boy,
the goose is loose.
We're gonna make it flying.
Huh?
All right, so
Mine?
I'm not sure how I'm not sure I had to roll for this eagle. In quotes, the goose.
I mean, I can't
roll.
but
I don't know what is the roll for an eagle.
There should be like a little tape.
It is +3, so you're gonna roll a d20 +3 to attack.
Okay.
And then if you do hit, then it's a 1d4. And if you ever summon a creature, really what you want to do is you want to look up the name of the creature, 3.5, and just pull up their list, and that'll give you all their stats, their health, their speed, all that stuff.
All right, so you said a 1d20 plus what?
1d20 +3 for its talons.
Okay, I think I saw that. I couldn't get back to it and didn't remember. All right, so I rolled a 17.
Perfect. So that is a hit.
All right, now I have to roll for damage.
Correct. It's 1d4.
And it doesn't have any bonuses or anything like that?
It does not.
Okay, so just a straight 1d4?
Correct. And just for future reference, the really small animals often will have like 1d3 -1. So it's just something to keep an eye on. Like you can only do 1 damage for a lot of creatures. So as you level up, you'll get better stuff.
So I got a 2.
Dos. All right. So it swoops by and it claws, it talons the back of the head, and blood kind of starts pouring out of the back of the head. And he kind of dumbly looks around. Oh, they're everywhere.
Really are. They're having a bad day.
Was that Glenn Danzig?
All right.
Each round, the plants attempt to entangle all creatures that have avoided or escaped entanglement. So,
what's the furthest Devin I can move right now?
You can go 30 feet 4 times, so 120 feet.
All right, let's do that.
You don't do any other actions.
That you moved wrong person.
Oh, put you back. There you are. Look for the antlers. All right, let's see. That's 30. Don't throw you off a cliff.
Please
30. You'll be down there looking for Gog.
Yeah. And I guess, can the wolf move as well, or it has to stay put?
Yeah, the wolf can move actually further than you wanted him to. But
I don't have the wolf beside me.
okay.
All right.
All right. We are on to Gog with Rosara following.
Okay. I'm just trying to see where I am here.
Real quick, it says each round on your turn, the plants once again attempt to entangle all creatures.
Heard you.
So yeah, I don't know if it needs to roll now or if you do it on his turn. Whatever you think, I guess.
I'll do it on his turn since he won't really have a. Then we'll just do it all at once.
That makes sense.
Now I do have some points put into climb. Does anybody think that might not be very optimal if I try to climb down the
In my personal opinion, I would not at this stage attempt that climb.
You probably get further running, even though you have that farther distance. Keep in mind, you can move 45 feet, so times 4 of that.
Yeah, you can get pretty far.
Yeah, you can get pretty far. You just have to watch out for the area that has entangle in it.
If you decide to climb, you can go 1/4 of your normal speed. So is that like 10 feet per movement? So technically, you could go 20 feet in a turn. You can't run or sprint while climbing, but so you could do that.
Let's see. So I can get 180 feet distance to get to him, but yeah, I don't want to get all wrapped up and tangled up.
Well, she can dismiss the spell whenever she wants to. On her turn, I should say.
I'm trying to find where our two-headed friend is. Is he down there still? Hang on.
Yes. Yeah, so with that amount of movement, you could run all the way down here, and then you could end somewhere over by these reddish bushes, or you could try to get over here and then jump down if you wanted.
Right into that I wanted
wasp's nest.
I can try to.
He's like, wait, what?
And you said his speed is reduced right now, right?
No, that's if he
right
climbs.
now it's not.
All right.
That's if he climbs.
Okay. Then you know what? I'm gonna get a little ballsy, and I'm gonna run down and try to meet him around the perimeter of that the vines and stuff down there.
Well, he's not moving, so yet.
You should be close enough to start throwing
down here?
throw an axe at it.
That's what I'm trying to do. So if I can throw some shit at him, I might be able to
feel useful.
Yeah.
So from here, you can either, well, you could probably jump down to here if you wanted to do a jump check again. Or you can try, if you just ran, you'd probably get to be around here.
Why don't we hit back to where you had him before? Or if I jump, or if I'm back there, he won't see me, huh?
Yeah, he could see you. He
can see.
He just got attacked recently, and so he was actually looking up there. So now he sees you guys moving, and he does see this eagle goose.
They.
Ah, dang it! Yes.
Well, we can edit that out in post later.
Shit.
Don't tell Columbia University.
I already sent him an email.
God damn it.
Alright, so I think I'll just stay. I'll stay up there then, and I can do one more action.
Did you say he? No. You if you run 4 times your speed, you can only do 1. Did you say you were gonna jump though?
No.
Okay.
I already ran 4 times my speed.
This should be about 3 times, so you can do one more run, or like have this continue into a jump if you wanted to do that.
I think I'll stay. Yeah, you know what? Let me jump down there.
Right, let's roll for it.
And I got that +9. let's. All right, Superman jump.
What was the roll?
19.
Okay, you run and jump down onto there, and you are able to beat the DC by enough to land on your feet. And you do startle the unicorn a little bit, and it kind of jumps and begins to canter away. That is it for Gog. So we're down to Rosario with Dalen next.
I do believe I will probably just try to fire at him again.
So just reloading and shooting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just let me... What's a -2? Okay. I get him with a 26.
That is
It's a natural 20 with 8 - 2. So I will roll to confirm. That does not confirm. So I hit him for 4.
For 4. All right, so you shoot him, and it goes into the back of his, like right in his deltoid, and it's just a screech. Damn it! It's deltoid. I'm not built for 2024.
Nobody is.
I don't think any of us are.
I don't think these weirdos are built for 2024, but that's a different topic. Let's get back to D&D.
All right, so we're on to Dalen, and then it'll be top of the round again.
120 feet of movement down, please.
30.
Jesus, a lot.
I'm trying to be a balance of generous and realistic.
You gotta get that grid figured out.
I know. I did see when I was looking that there's like an overlay or add on a tool that you can add on to it. So
weird that you have to do an add-on for it, but yeah, I was reading that too the other day.
One of the comments said clearly this is important to everyone except for the developers.
That's true. Well, I think they intended it for people to be able to use hex grids too somehow. So there's that.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Too complex for my brain. All right, we are to the top of the round. All right, he successfully avoids these. His movement speed. And he kind of marches as the vines continue to try to grab his feet. He kind of marches and just swinging his club over his head, trying to keep that eagle off of his head, off of its head.
Honk.
Their head.
Caw.
Every bird sound except for an eagle's.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The unicorn continues to canter away, and now we are down to Connor with Morgana on deck.
All right. Excuse me. So he's still chasing the unicorn, it looks like. Or no, he's moving towards us.
Did he get re-entangled?
No, he saved.
Okay.
Well, either way, I'm shooting him, so.
Mm.
He doesn't have that -4 penalty anymore, I think, right?
Correct.
That's a lot to keep track of. Goddamn.
Yeah, welcome to 3.5.
Yep.
Honestly, it's not 3.5 so much as 6 different characters all able to do different things to affect the rules.
Yep.
$20 to hit. Doi D20.
That is a hit. Doi D20. It is a hit.
Cool. Eight.
So anyway, I started blasting.
Yeah. 6 points of damage.
Good.
What was the damage?
6.
That was a solid hit.
All right, so you
Smooth,
shoot.
my
This
man.
one goes into his thigh. So you shoot down and just sinks deep into his thigh. The head on the right is freaking out. It is going in gibberish quite loudly.
So keep in
Morgana.
mind, guys, the size difference with this thing. Like, imagine you were getting hit with cactus needles.
I've never been hit with a cactus needle, so.
I don't like that. Imagining that.
Yeah, it's not fun.
It's Morgana with the with Phelan and the wolf up next. The eagle will disappear. Is it level 2? It's 2 turns, right?
Correct.
2. Okay, so
it gets to go one more time, and then it'll be done.
All right, Morgana.
Crossbow.
Perfect.
Oops.
So
What do we say? +4, I think.
Yes.
Ooh.
Bitch. I will.
Jeez.
She got a nat 1.
Ow.
Oh,
Ow.
all right.
She shot herself.
So
I swear to God.
she fires.
I
Dalen gets it right in the brainstem. No,
man.
so you just fire and shoot. It hits the water over here.
Doink.
Bounces off the water.
Perfect.
and hits the
Was that a
apron.
crossbow?
Yes.
Do you want to use your movement speed, your movement action to reload, or do you want to move?
Oh, we forgot
Where
about
am I?
that.
I can't tell where I am.
Here.
And
Up by
where's the
horse.
thing?
Oh,
Way
you know
the
what?
fuck down there.
Jesus fucking.
I am retarded.
True.
I have the rapid shot feat. I should have been shooting this thing twice every turn.
Oh, did you get that?
Yeah.
Bitchin'.
Oh,
Wow.
Womp womp.
You know you're a ranger. That's the thing that you do is shoot.
Yeah, I just forget every now and
Can
then.
you show me where I am again?
Mm-hmm.
You're
Jesus
by the
fucking. Looking at this thing is kind of sickening.
Sorry.
It's very like whoa.
Especially as it keeps moving it around.
Yeah, I think it'll be better once you guys can control your own cameras, so that it's not like getting
Yeah.
you car sick.
Yeah,
Can you move me closer a little bit?
just don't look at the screen.
You have 30 feet movement speed. Your animals, your trusty animals, are following you since everyone else abandoned them.
Yeah, man, I mean.
What the hell is GOG, man? I literally
Which
don't
one?
understand.
Wait, what's that? What's that? Bottom left.
That is GOG. That is not.
He meant the other GOG.
That's fine.
Wait,
We
so
got
one's
one.
you lost. Wait, isn't that the other guy?
No.
No, that's the first GOG. Or the second
I
GOG.
ran
Sorry.
fast enough to get down there.
Anyway.
Never mind. Wait, what? Oh, that's
Dog
the
number two.
unicorn. Whatever.
Okay. Just when you guys do your search check, you're gonna find like a secret passage to the Underdark, and GOG just mangled body there. GOG 1. Okay, so we're on to Phelan, Wolf, and Eagle.
Okay, so the eagle's going back in.
Caw-caw.
Caw-caw.
God.
All right, roll for that.
That
It's
1d20.
D20 plus 3.
All right. It's a 19.
That's a hit.
All right. Alright, so it's a 1d4. And it's a 4.
All right. The eagle swoops down, and as it sticks its claw, rips off the ear of the one on the left here, and then kind of caws as it flies away and disappears back to the celestial plane or wherever it comes from.
Squawk.
Normal animals just come from someplace else. They don't come from another plane.
Helpful.
Yeah.
That's useful.
Some other place.
That technically it would stay there until just before the beginning of her next turn too, but I don't think it's a problem right now.
Cooler aesthetic the way I did it.
Yeah.
You hear it gobble like a turkey on the way out.
The reason I mention it is if like it had an attack of opportunity or something, just in case for next time.
All right. Wolf and Phelan.
Am I within 50 feet of that thing?
Phelan?
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to try to use my sling against it. But I forgot the attack roll for that.
Just a D20 plus
Straight
your
flying and
ranged.
Range?
Yeah, it'll say you're ranged.
Okay.
Forget the
All
term.
right. With the temporary mods right now, it's a +6.
Sounds about right.
Oh wait, I should probably put on what I'm doing.
Oh, I forgot you have that super high dex score too. It's more than that. Or wait, no, it's not. Never mind. I'll shut up. Go ahead. I was wrong for once.
Stop it.
I roll a full 26.
Total of 26?
Oh, she got a nat 20.
Oh,
I got
okay,
nat
roll
20.
it again.
Roll 1d20 again?
Yep, just
by itself.
Just by itself? Is this for determine the crit?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, Olivia Newton.
Nope. 3. It does not crit.
All right, so it's just max damage. So what is that?
Let me look at my sheet. The sling is a 1d4.
So just 4 damage.
Oh, you get him right in the eye.
Yep. David and Goliath.
3.
All right, so I am actually going to have you blast it in the right one's eye.
Ouch.
So
you did 4 damage total. You get max damage when you crit. If you don't,
I didn't
crit.
I didn't crit.
Yeah, we do the crits different.
Okay.
So yeah, just 4 damage. You blast its eye, it just explodes. It doesn't have any mechanical effects because it's got 3 other eyes. But the one on the right is losing his mind. As he is blinded. Blinded by the light.
Oh my god.
Better than blinded by science.
Oh my god.
All right, I'm done. We're done.
GG.
Damn, we beat D&D really quickly.
All right, Wolf's turn.
Wolf, Wolf is going to Dalen.
The fuck?
Okay.
Just starts biting his ankle for no reason.
I got her.
Fucking ankle biters.
All right, it is
I jump
Gog's
on his
turn
back.
with Rosara next.
What's my current distance from them right now?
Them.
It hurts my soul every time. 17,000, 5 times 17, so like 50 feet.
We're using them correctly in this case.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Karate.
When they brought you in here, you was crying like a pussy. Yeah.
I don't know how crazy Gog's trying to get right now that he's not all tangled up.
Well, you best decide.
All right. I'm going to run, so if I'm 50 feet from him, and I got 45 feet distance.
That's 45 foot with one movement action.
Or maybe, can I run, you know what? Yeah, let's do that. Let's get nuts.
You want to get
Move him
nuts?
towards,
go.
yeah, we're moving him 45 feet towards the monster here. And then I'm going to throw my axe at him.
And then you just whip your axe. Man, that's a big ass.
Oh wait, so hold on. So if I have to take my axe out, that costs another action now, so I can't actually attack.
You can take it out. You can draw a weapon if you have a +1 attack bonus or higher as part of another normal move. Since you just did a normal move, you are allowed to take it out.
Okay, so I'll do that.
Just don't wave it around.
Oh boy.
Oh, I'm gonna wave it all right.
Gog wants to ask him a question.
All right.
Christ.
I'm gonna shove my axe straight up his ass.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna throw it at the head, which does not have the arrow. Here we go.
Devin, turn it. I see you finally figured out how to rotate him.
Oh, it's
yeah, it's all
interesting.
about what direction from where he starts. So if you pull it a certain direction, it'll turn.
Yep.
Him.
Now when you drop them, the screen shakes.
That is kind of cool.
Yeah, that is weird. That's kind of neat.
Doesn't happen with everyone. It's just he's bigger.
Yeah.
Biggin.
Look how ugly he is. Dadgum. Looks like me when I wake up.
Two-headed?
Same haircut.
Oh, well, yeah.
All right, what was that? I heard the roll.
Oh, well.
Oh, you got a nat 1. Very good.
Devin rolls out of bed, look like Nosferatu.
Great.
Just about. That's what my wife says. Yeah, so you whip that axe. It just goes flying off in the distance. You were just too excited to finally get into some fight.
Shoot.
By the way, Connor, that would be a plus. Let's see here. 6, 7. That should have been a +7.
Okay.
Galen next.
I'm just gonna try to shoot the guy again. So I'm a straightforward woman. Go ahead.
You still would have missed because you got a nat 1.
Were you talking to Connor or were you talking to Gog?
Talking to Gog. Sorry.
Oh, you said that should have been a +7?
Yes. Look at your total attack bonus for ranged attack. You just threw your axe, right?
Right. Oh, let's see.
Wah, wah, wah.
Oh, well.
It doesn't matter anyways because you got a plus. You rolled a 1. So
yeah.
Go ahead, Rosara. Sorry.
I got a 21.
21?
21?
Is it a D4?
That is a hit. Believe it or not.
All right.
Believe it or not, it's almost a crit.
And I hit him for 4.
All right. When you hit him here, it sinks into his back right shoulder blade, and you can see his whole body kind of shudder. And you can tell that he is really starting to feel the damage.
All these needle pricks.
These goddamn cactuses.
And I'm done.
Getting a free acupuncture.
Nobody said we were pros.
It is on to Dalen with top of the round coming next.
More running, and he's puffing. He's panting.
And this, guys, is the reason that dwarves and halflings and such are one of the least played freaking roles. It's so frustrating that a whole battle comes up and you just have to run and run and run.
Oh, I don't have an attack. I don't have a
Gimli.
ranged weapon.
I know, it's I love playing dwarves, and this is the one reason that I don't play them more. Is it's like the whole freaking fight happened, and I didn't get to do anything.
No, he cast bless. He's good.
He's got a long strider, so he's 120 feet.
Running around here.
He is not going to go into the range of the entanglement.
Yep.
Can we still see the unicorn too, by the way?
Unicorn's like near that cave.
All right. That is it. Oh, you said 120. That's probably. Yeah, if you don't want to go any closer into this, then you can.
Yeah, I'm not jumping into that mess.
All right. Now we're down to top of the round.
Down to the top.
He's so distracted by things hitting him left and right that he stopped too long, and the vines grasped his legs, and he got stuck. So he just throws his club at Gog. Take him out.
Hey, it's time for a quick time event, buddy.
Oh my
He gets a -2 from that entangle too.
Yep, and it's an improvised weapon. Not really not very good throw. But
not the best idea.
But he tried it, and it just goes whipping over your head. As you duck under it, it feels like somebody threw a picnic table at you. It's like this just freaking massive log. But you duck it, and his club lands like all the way over here.
Dog still laughs though.
Oh, he's losing his mind. He's loving this. He's loving every minute of this.
Boulders or anything in a bag.
Yeah.
Where the hell did it go? Oh.
That and use a rock throw.
Whatever. Okay, there we go. That's close enough. All right, so why is everything disappearing?
Stop touching shit.
Okay, cool. I fixed it. I don't know what I did, but I fixed it. All right, so we are on to the unicorn. Kind of canters off to where you guys cannot see now. You don't have visual of the unicorn. And now it's Connor with Morgana following up.
All right. Well, now this time I'm gonna remember to use 2 attacks.
You're missing a prereq for a rapid shot. You need
all right.
Point blank shot as a prerequisite. Sorry.
Well, then I will do 1 attack.
Well, that's useless.
Ain't it?
He's been hitting every time he attacks. These are good shots.
All right.
And he's blessed. And he's got the high ground.
Objection!
Hold it. Plus 8. Well, plus 6, plus 1, plus 1. As a 27 to hit.
God
no
damn.
Nat.
Miss. Just kidding.
Yes!
Yeah. Wait, what?
That is a miss. Oh, right. No, it's a hit. Wait, what? Damage.
Go ahead and roll that damage out.
Rolling, rolling, rolling.
Oh my god.
Two points of damage.
All right, so you shoot and it pierces the other ear.
Claire sends her regards.
The bill will be in the mail.
I don't know who that bitch is, but she told me.
This dude just got 2 industrial piercings. Curse. Connor.
Yeah, make sure you Make sure you change those out every couple hours.
Okay, so, yeah, so you shoot him in the ear. Are you gonna move?
Yeah, I'll move. Yeah, I'll just off the cliff. Thank you.
You're not named Gog. You don't go off the
Let's
cliff.
see. Feet, shoulder blades, or head?
What can you live
You guys
without?
can
Is
be
that the
Thelma
question?
and Louise.
Yeah.
All right, Morgana, with
Okay.
Phelan and gang following.
How far away am I now from it?
Many
Well,
feet.
damn, I don't know.
I think we were saying that was about 50 feet or so from this edge.
How far can I move closer and still do a spell?
Yeah, you could go as somewhere around there and do your spell.
Can I get within 30 feet of it?
No.
Not 30 feet.
Are you trying to
That's
summon
why I
them?
asked.
Let's see. Maybe there. That puts you around 45 feet.
All
Are
right.
you trying
Well,
to frost? Is that the
yes,
intention?
want to use another fucking spell, but I can't get close enough. So annoying. All right. Do we know how, like, is this thing looking like it's falling apart, or is it like still pretty on its feet?
Oh, he's
It
starting
looks
to have
like
troubles.
yeah, it looks like it's falling apart.
Whatever. I'll just use a crossbow then. I don't want to waste all my spells on this thing.
Do it.
Oops. Meh.
It sounds like it lived. Or it missed.
Seven.
Oh, sorry, I don't know what it is.
9.
9. It does not hit.
Yippee.
Fire
Next.
down.
9.
Down to Phelan and the wolf.
Okay, I'm gonna use another sling bullet.
Okay.
It's 1d20 plus 6. Nine.
Well, just like the Germans, it does not hit. 9. So you fire off, and it just ricochets off the rocks, and you see it skip across the water.
Okay.
Wolf's turn.
Where is my wolf? I don't see it anymore. Like, just let it go as far as it possibly can go.
You should start thinking about dismissing that spell since we're getting ready to close for melee.
Can I go? Can I still dismiss?
Yep. Dismiss is a completely free action. It's up to you.
I'm
not saying you should do it. I'm just saying you should think about doing it because Gog's getting ready to fuck that guy up.
All right. Well, I'll dismiss it.
All right, it is dismissed. The vines and such all around him just kind of go limp and lay against the ground.
Have fun, Gog.
Speaking of, it is now Gog's turn with Zara next.
Gog, keep in mind, this might be a good idea for you to charge at this point. You don't have to, but it might be something you might want to consider doing.
Gog's muted.
Is he?
Sorry, was I on mute?
Yeah,
I
you
was
were.
not.
Yeah.
Okay. My bad. I said, that's it. I'm raging.
Jesus, already?
I've had it.
Do it.
Gog says that
Excellent.
internally.
Just go Super Saiyan.
And sorry, does that also counts as an action, right? You activate rage mode. Okay. So I'll do that. I'm gonna run towards him, and wait, hold on. I might take that back. I might take back going back because I have to take out my great sword, right, and use that as an action.
You can use it as a move. You can take out a weapon as part of a regular move.
Okay, then I'm gonna take out my great sword, and I'm gonna see if I can make a good slash at him towards his belly area, maybe.
Yeah, you can call shot if you want, but I do not recommend doing that.
Go ahead, do it.
Huh?
Do it now.
A called shot is picking a specific area to attack.
Okay.
So I would just say I'm just attacking him. Yeah.
Then I'm just gonna attack him then. So let me go in here.
The called shot is like -7, right?
Yeah, it's pretty hard to hit a very specific area.
Noted. So that's just basically my bonus. All right.
Then
it's pretty high. I don't remember the exact number. Sorry, go ahead.
And I'm adding +1 to that now, so that takes my rage to a 10. Okay. That is 24. And then
24 to hit? Yeah, that hits.
And then let's see. $16 damage.
All right, go ahead and roll a spot check for the contents of the stomach that are now all over your face. Just kidding. You swing your sword and just completely eviscerate his stomach. The bowels completely just burst out, and the knees wobble for a moment before he collapses down backwards so he doesn't crush you.
Dogs just showered in entrails and blood. Just.
It is disgusting. It smells horrendous.
Disgusting.
Yeah. All right, so he goes down. Combat is effectively over, but there might be other time-sensitive things happening. So, Rosara, what are you planning on doing? I'm just going to go down the initiative order to see what everyone's planning to do.
Well, if he's down, then I'm going to start working my way down the path towards Gog, and towards where I saw the unicorn go off, and see if I can maybe track it.
Okay. Connor.
Drops.
Oh, sorry. Dalen.
I'm gonna go down to where Gog is and avoid getting my feet in all the gore. That was quite a blow, lad.
Did you say that? Did you say it?
I think the whole valley saw it.
All right, Connor.
They can certainly all smell it.
Well, yeah, the unicorn's gone. Etten's sleep permanently. I'm gonna head down there and see if I can recover any of my arrows.
Okay.
You can get about half of them back.
Is Gog able to retrieve his axe that he threw? Oh, sorry.
Yes.
No, that shit gone, bro. It's off the map.
It's in that ocean over
there. It went to where the first Gog went.
Yeah.
Morgana.
What? I thought it was dead.
It is dead. What are you planning on doing now that we've kind of wrapped that up?
Oh, I guess I'm gonna walk down to it where everyone is kind of going.
Can you check DM's DM?
What?
Are you telling me to check my DMs?
Yeah, I sent you a DM.
He can't do that right now.
Yeah,
no, he can't on his phone.
Completely
You're
out of
right.
the thing.
Yes. Okay.
Can I whistle for my donkey?
Yeah, they'll be just following down after you guys. And then Phelan was the last one I was going to ask. Or Phelan and Gog. Gog, you're going to get your axe. And Phelan, what were you doing?
Has the unicorn completely run away?
You know where you guys all last saw it that direction. It looks like Rosara is heading that direction. You can follow that way as well if you'd like.
I would like to try to find the unicorn. The wolf is going to hang back because I'm afraid it might scare it off. So it can hang back with it can be where the Etten fell. Wolf's a little hungry. It might want to nibble.
Yeah. Keep in mind, Connor actually can try to track the unicorn. In fact, I think you get a bonus because it's a magical beast.
Well, the wolf can track too.
Yep, that's true.
All right, so we will resolve that first. So, Connor, you do find your axe. Sorry, Connor, you find half of your arrows that you search for. You also find one bullet from that sling.
Nice.
And,
hey, I'm just gonna hold on to this one. I don't know where this came from.
It's for a 22. What is this magic?
Huh. Interesting. Pocket it.
You are able to find Gog. You're able to find your axe, and then for you guys, as you're around the corner, you can hear very quietly the whimpers of. In this cave, the unicorn. It seems very skittish and injured.
The druid might try a calming spell.
I don't think I can.
It's not going to work. It's not an animal.
It's not an animal. Beast. Magical beast.
Didn't you roll fairly high on the magical beast? Morgana?
Morgana did.
Me?
But she's not with us, yeah.
That's just arcana or knowledge, though. I can't do anything to it.
I understand that, but you would know that it is intelligent, correct?
She would.
Sure.
Okay, so she would. Maybe everybody else doesn't.
The question is did she impart that knowledge to the rest of us at the time?
I think we were in the middle.
Can these
of the
things
fight
talk
already.
in D&D?
They can talk. Let me pull it up real quick.
I'm pretty sure they
I think
can.
Communicate would be the better word, maybe.
Oh, well, that's actually convenient.
Remember the unicorn in Dragon's Bottom Twilight?
Yeah.
Morgana?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they can speak. And as you near, what languages do you speak, Phelan?
I speak Common, Druidic, Elvish, and Sylvan.
Okay, so as you step closer, you hear in a very faint kind of fairy tongue, you hear the unicorn address you and say, I don't want to defend myself, but I will.
Hold up. Is it speaking Sylvan?
It is speaking
Then
Sylvan.
I can understand it too.
Yeah, but you're not there.
I thought I was down where you guys are.
Now Rosara is.
No,
Were you gonna go to the Etten or over to the unicorn with them?
Well, I kind of was aiming. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Wherever,
whichever one. I mean, it's time still where you could have gone. Either way. So, if you wanted to go with them, I can move you over there.
Hold on, I can't see it. I'm switching between different screens too, so I'm like having to go back and forth. Hold on. Where am I?
You were way over
I just
by.
moved you over here.
Yeah, you just arrived there. You were way the hell up.
Guys, please wait. Hold on.
So
I can't.
When you walk down, you can either go over here with these guys to where the unicorn was last seen, or you could have gone over that with them. Either one's.
Yeah, because I was confused. I thought it was closer together.
Gotcha.
Who
you
all
want to
is
go
by
over
the?
Them, then?
But who all is over by the Etten?
I am.
The wolf, Gog, Connor, and Dalen.
Okay, yeah, go towards the cave then. please.
Okay.
Because I thought those two things were closer together. Sorry.
Gotcha. No, it's just because of me not knowing this very well yet. So, yeah. So when you approach, you two both understand Sylvan, right? Rosara, you don't.
Yes.
No, I've got celestial, elven, dwarven, and halfling.
Okay, so to you, it's just kind of this like sing-song gibberish. It sounds really, very pretty, but it's unintelligible to you. So you're a little confused, but you can see both of the other two don't look as confused as you. And that's what you guys hear. I don't want to defend myself, but I will.
Okay.
It's talking to you, so
it's talking directly to me.
It's talking to everybody, I think.
It's talking to all three of you guys at this point.
Oh, you made it sound like it was just talking to her, so.
Okay.
I didn't realize that more than one of you guys had Sylvan, so.
Okay. I tell it not to worry, we're not enemies, and we have felled the creature that attacked you.
Do a diplomacy check with that. So that's just
I do not have that.
D20 plus your charisma if you don't have any skill in it.
Looks like I have a +1.
I wonder what the ladies found over there. I wonder if they found that unicorn. I'm going to start heading that way.
I'm cleaning my arrows.
That horse, rather.
I rolled an 11.
All right. So you begin to explain to the unicorn that it is that you're not an enemy, that you killed the Etten, and you can tell that it is really diligently trying to sense your purpose, and it seems to calm down a little bit as you explain that, and it seems to believe that you're telling the truth. A little bit of magic kind of flows out through its horn, and you see the haunch that has a huge black and yellow bruise on it dissipates a little bit, so it's a little less severe than it was before.
Okay.
But
May I keep talking to it?
Yeah, it seems it's calmed down a little bit. It doesn't seem so pensive.
Okay. I'm capable of healing you. Would you like me to try to heal your wounds?
It takes a moment to respond, and then it kind of gently canters over to you and allows you to touch its hindquarters to do your heal spells. Or are you doing a good barrier?
No, I'm gonna see cure light wounds.
Okay.
Okay, do I need to roll?
Yeah, just 1d8 plus 1. Or plus 2.
Yep, plus 2.
Okay. That should be okay, let me just so we know what we're doing. I have to mark this last one I rolled. Alright, so now this is heal. And I'm rolling a 1d what again?
1d8 plus 2.
1d8 plus 2. 5.
Perfect. Okay, so it heals a decent amount. You can see most of that bruising and even a small cut that was up by its rib cage heals up. But at that point, the unicorn stiffens up and begins to try to charge out of the cave.
Okay. Oh, I clear all the way.
Hello, everybody. How are you doing?
Jesus.
Do I get there?
Is everyone there? Everyone's quiet.
Yeah.
Let's give it room, folks. Let's give it room.
I can't tell if everyone's just not talking or if I'm.
Can you not hear us?
Disconnected or?
I think you can't hear
I
us.
think his connection fell.
Hey.
There we are.
Now I can hear you.
Can you guys hear me?
No, not at all.
Yeah, we can hear you.
We can
hear both of you.
Y'all are too honest.
I was like, that was a boring joke because everyone just like deadpanned. I was like, damn, okay.
So does it come busting out of the cave as I get there?
Yeah, as you get there, it stiffens up and begins to charge its way, or try to charge its way out of the cave.
Makes sense.
I see that it has a horn on its head, and I've determined that it is not a horse. Morgana would know if it's male or female if it has a beard.
So is it male or female?
It is a female.
It is the last unicorn.
Is it leaving? Is it trying to get away from us now?
Yes.
Okay.
It seems that way.
Unicorns aren't particularly fond of men.
Well, I'm glad I'm not over there.
No, Dalen came up.
Is the unicorn out of sight now?
Oh no, it's in the. I wanted to make sure you guys had any opportunity to react, however you wanted to. So
I'm jumping out of the way.
Process of trying to charge out.
I would just
pull
get out
my
of its
mace
way.
out and give it a. Oh wait, never mind.
I'm jumping out of the way.
Who said they're jumping out of the way?
I am. Let me put me to the side so I can clear it, so it won't hit me.
Rosara will also get out of the way.
By Martha Moore, that's a unicorn.
Oh,
I just stand there dumbfounded.
in the cave.
I think you zoomed in too much. There you go.
Apparently, if you move the person in, then it gets rid of the cave.
Yeah, it's you can do internal.
Did the
oh, that's cool.
Did the Etten draw blood from the unicorn at any point?
Yeah, cool. Did the Etten draw blood from what?
The unicorn.
At some point, not since you guys saw, but yes, it looks. I mean, you're assuming that that's where the damage came from the unicorn.
Is there blood on the ground?
Not anywhere right here, but you haven't checked back up the path at all.
Is that where up the path? Are you talking about?
Over here.
Like where the fight happened?
Yeah, before the fight, it looked like he was chasing the unicorn down this path.
Okay.
All right. Is anyone else? You guys got out of the way. Dalen and Morgana, what are you guys doing? Is it looks like it's trying to charge out?
I'm not getting in its way. I'm just
not getting in its way. Yeah. Not trying to get what happened to the guy in the cabin in the woods with that unicorn.
Oh, I thought you were about to say Chris Hemsworth with the bike.
Or that.
All right, so unicorn goes charging out and leaps across and off in the direction kind of southeast of Avondale and just continues booking that direction.
Did I see that it was still bruised up or whatever?
It all happened pretty quick for you. So you kind of hey guys, what's going on? And then it just charges out of the way and you just had time to kind of jump aside of the.
What an ungrateful little. Oh wait.
This guy.
I think he scared it off though.
Just dudes being dudes. Okay, so what's happening now?
Boy.
Well, now
up to you guys. I think you guys. Well, Wolf is eating. Gog is considering it.
I'm gonna go back and check and see if that Etten had anything interesting left in its
Gog
body.
looks over at where the unicorn ran and tells them, "You all trying to eat tonight? Why'd you let it get away?" Having no idea what the hell it is.
It's not a horse, buddy. It's I think it can talk. I can't remember for sure. I don't know. I only know common knowledge about them.
I want to go up the path and see if there's any blood on the ground.
That was Phelan or
Morgana.
Morgana? Okie dokie. Oh.
You
no.
just lost my horse. You drowned my horse. How could you?
God damn it.
Gone, bitch.
I gogged the horse. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe I dropped him in the ocean.
Probably in the freaking water.
Yeah, I think you dropped him off the edge of the map, so it disappears.
Gog
Doesn't matter.
Nothing but an Xbox 360 Best Buy controller.
Mad cats.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and do. Are you telling everyone else what you're doing?
Nope.
Or are you just going off looking. Okay. Okay. Who was searching the Etten?
I am. The Rosara.
I will help.
All right, go ahead. You two roll for the Etten search and the unicorn blood search.
Search. Okay. 7.
Can I search after Rosara's done?
Sure.
What the hell? Oh, you
I
closed the stream.
just exited out of it. Yeah.
Got a 15.
Okay, and 15 was for the blood or
the Etten.
Okay. I'll wait for him to search as well.
Oh, sorry. I was waiting until everybody else was done.
That's okay.
Hang on one sec.
Ugh, you fucking bitch.
Oh.
I get mad at this thing.
Curse fate.
That's a sweet picture. Dang, I don't like having to stream my screen because I get to miss these sweet pictures. That is a cool end. I like that way cooler than my version.
I was gonna say the whatever blood from the unicorn is probably mixed with the Etten's blood by now.
Nosferatu.
No, if it's far enough back, it's not. I mean, it's only if it's in that immediate area where we attacked it that it would be.
That's true. Okay, search. I just found my character sheet again. Sorry. Oh, I got a +1. Wait, I have a race bonus?
Dwarven greed.
+2 racial bonus on search checks to notice unusual stonework. That's not gonna help.
Nope.
Search Etten. I got a 15.
Okay, so Morgana, you do a quick scan of the area. It doesn't seem like there's any blood in this immediate vicinity. Right where the fight happened, it's possible that it's up the road a little bit, but just in this immediate area, there is a different color of blood between the Etten and the unicorn, and you don't see any of that. That looked more like what you saw in the unicorn.
Do I know what color the blood is?
Yeah, it's so the Etten blood is like a really muddy, kind of ruddy red, more of like a brown red. With the unicorn, it was a very bright, like almost a crimson, like a very bright red. For you guys on the Etten, there is a small sack that's tied along his waist. Probably about the size of like a normal human backpack. And when you open that up, inside are a bunch of humanoid hands. 6 sets of hands.
Wait, are they? Oh, are they just like rotting?
Well, some of them are. They're in various levels of decay. But on one of the hands, you see a silver ring. It's a little bit tarnished, but pretty good condition. And on a second one, there is a copper ring that has a gem inlay.
Cool.
As soon as I see the hands, I say, "Oh, disgusting," and I angrily throw it away, and Rosara can have it.
Neat. Just what I've always wanted to do, dig through hands for rings, but I am going to do that anyway.
Did you did you just throw hands at Rosara?
Oh, Jesus.
There we go.
Can I come back to where they are and do knowledge arcana on the hands?
What are you looking for?
I don't know if that's what it is, but I was wondering if one of those is like a hand of glory.
I don't know what that is.
Okay, then I guess it's not.
I don't think it appears to be some sort of trophy of the various humanoids that this Etten has eaten recently.
Okay, so it's not magical.
Doesn't seem like it. It's backed up by the couple of femur bones that you find in the slosh that was all around Gog's feet.
I kick one of the heads.
Is there a head?
Yeah, so when you kick his head, that opens up the mouth a little bit, and you actually see a small gold ring set around one of his canines.
Oh, you're just munching on hands like potato chips. Cool.
So this other
this
ring,
keeps getting worse and worse.
if I try to appraise that, does that look like anything, or?
The 3 rings that you found?
Yeah.
Yeah, they all look like they are either wedding rings or different ceremonial rings. So
Okay.
they all have some value if you want to do an appraise check.
And what kind of gem did you say was in that other? Did you say bronze ring?
It's a copper ring, and I didn't say what kind of gem it was. It was an opal.
And just a gold ring?
Yep, just a plain gold band.
Okay. No engravings or anything on anything?
Nope, none of them have engravings.
Okay. So then I can do an appraise check. Or
Yes. Sorry.
Okay.
I don't know if you're asking me.
wrong button. 23. I've hit 4 instead of 5.
Oh, interesting. Sorry, I'm reading the Hand of Glory. I did not know about that. Actually,
I
I
don't
feel
think
like
I'd
I've
ever
seen
even
it
heard of that thing.
before, but it's been so long that I didn't remember it. So, sorry, what did you?
I rolled a 23.
Oh, yes. You believe you could probably get 45 gold pieces off of the 3 rings combined. So
You gonna take the one out of the tooth?
I already did, yes.
'Cause I ain't digging that thing out of there. Ugh.
So that one, to break it down, that one you think you'd get a solid 30 gold off of the gold ring. It's a really well-made gold ring. The silver ring, it is silver, but it's tarnished, so you think you could get about 10 gold off of that. And then the copper one with the opal, really the copper is not very well maintained, but the opal itself makes it up to about 5 gold worth.
Okay. I'll just keep those in my bag.
The hands you do not think would be very valuable for many people outside of Edmonds.
Makes sense. I can leave the hands with the body. We're good.
And their original owners.
Some tells me their original owners aren't missing them.
I'm gonna take my spade and make a shallow grave and bury them.
Can I do a general search of our area to see if there's anything else of interest near us?
You can. Is there anything in particular you guys? Is anyone else? I guess what else is it? Everyone else doing?
I'm still looking up feats.
You're looking at feats. He's looking at hands. You're looking at feats.
Yeah, basically.
Connor, that point blank shot I mentioned before, the prerequisite for rapid shot, it opens up like 4 or 5 other feats too, so it's might be valuable for you.
Plus, anytime you're under 30 feet or 30 feet or under, you get a +1.
Yeah,
so, helpful.
Are we all still getting food and water?
I think we have too much food and water at this point.
Probably.
Well, you're right next to a stream, so the water won't be a problem.
Yeah, well, we're almost to the town too, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 10 a.m. You guys just woke up and chose violence. Well, or chose unicorns.
Yeah, violence decided to be around us.
Yeah, so you can. Is anyone else doing anything else at this current time?
Is the fully searched, would you say?
Yeah, he had a loincloth and a sack. And then you did see that red mouth.
Shut up, Morgana.
And there's another sack under the loincloth.
Someone else can check that. I'm not.
Oh my god.
Nothing valuable there.
This guy.
It's got prints.
Aren't those magical Etten balls? I think I read something.
I'm sure they're a delicacy somewhere.
In the mountains.
They're called Spine of the World Mountain Oyster.
All right, moving on. I kick the other head and then leave.
I am going to look for any signs of maybe a camp or anything where he might be still, you know, you never know what these guys might have. If I don't know how far he ran from the chasing the unicorn or any of that. So maybe he has some more stuff nearby.
Awesome. Okay, so are you going searching by yourself with that?
Unless anybody else wants to come with me.
I'll go
I
with her.
missed it.
I'm just gonna check around the area real quick and see if the Etten had a camp or something that might have some more stuff.
Oh, I'm doing I'm burying the hands and saying a prayer over them while you guys are doing that.
All right.
Who got all the rings?
I have them.
Oh.
You know, hopefully.
I mean, if you want one, you can have one. I was just gonna sell them and split the gold.
Yeah. I don't mind letting Rosario take them. She seems to be able to.
Did you say there was other human bones?
There was a femur, a couple of femur bones, in the digested remains that came out of his.
Can Morgana take the femurs?
Yes.
Are you doing it in a clandestine manner?
Well, where are they?
Where are they? They are right next to the Etten, where all the guts spilled out.
Well, if nobody's grabbing them, can't she just walk up and take them and put them in her bag?
Sure.
Yes, but are you doing it in a way that you don't want people to see you?
Not really.
Okay, well, Dalen's gonna give you a disgusted look and say, "What in the hell are you doing with those?"
I don't believe that's any of your business.
Dog's just like, you ain't
he looks away and goes back to his task.
Perhaps it's a little treat for our green-skinned friend over here. Don't worry about it.
I only got
cannibalism, I'm pretty sure is a okay.
Is that just a search roll you rolled, Rosario?
Yeah.
All right.
The search roll. You do find a small camp.
Woohoo.
It's super crude. There's literally just a block that you could tell he sat on, with some brown smears on it that you don't really want to think about what that is. There is a lot of blood and kind of dried blood from the where you assume he was slaughtering and skinning or dismembering whatever creatures he was eating. They were eating, sorry. And the campfire is almost completely burned down. There doesn't really seem to be any kind of significant
no store of pieces that he wasn't using, or equipment that he didn't attempt to eat.
Yes. No, nothing.
Okay. Well, I'm ready to go.
Devin, I want to go up the path.
All right. So as you follow that subtle noise that you heard, you come upon a small pool that you didn't see because you didn't venture quite far enough away. And as soon as you see it, the sound ceases.
Can I use knowledge arcana on the pool?
Yeah. I mean, you're very confident that this is some unicorn blood. There's enough pulled up that you think if you're trying to get some, you think you could. If you have some sort of container, it's not a ton, but you think you could scrape some of it in.
Okay, yeah, have her. I'll have her collect it.
Okay. Do you have something to collect it in?
I believe I do. Hold on. I think it comes with my whatever the hell it is.
Yes.
Sorry, my stupid laptop keeps closing this. Isn't it in the spell component pouch? It's like a tiny vial, isn't it? I'm looking, but I'm pretty sure.
I'm checking too.
You can empty out one of those pints of oil.
Okay, that's one option. Let me
Or I could be less wasteful.
Or you could ask somebody else if they have any empty flasks or vials.
I mean, it makes sense that there'd be. You probably have some
I
sort of.
I mean, I have another idea if I don't have anything to put it in.
You have spell components because you're a sorcerer, of course. Yeah, I mean, I'll just say that there's 1 or 2 items that you have such a small amount of that you are needing to refill anyway, so you can just dump
Okay.
out the rest of it and fill up. You get, a normal size vial or whatever. You get about half to 2/3 of one of those vials full of unicorn blood.
Okay, is there still some left on the ground?
There's a little bit left, but it's you're afraid to get any more without like contaminating whatever you get it in, just with the different debris on the ground.
So I
That's what
can't.
you can get confidently.
So I can't
like
tell
pure
from what's
unicorn
mixed
blood.
on the ground what is what.
You can tell that there is unicorn blood still. You just can't be confident that if you get any of that, that it won't muck up the pure sample of blood that you got, if that makes sense. So if you got another container, that you could probably fill up more of like less pure unicorn blood. But
Is there like anywhere near that? Is there drops on the ground that I can tell are just the unicorn's blood?
There's one particular place that's got a pretty decent pool, probably where the initial fight happened. And then there are a couple of small spatterings here or there.
Okay, so Morgana looks around because can any of the others see her?
No, you went. I mean, they can see your back, but you're up the path a little bit, so you're kind of in straight view, but they're looking up towards you. So.
Okay. Well, then I want to have her put her finger in the blood and then put it in her mouth.
I have no idea what that will do. You are stretching the confines of my DM imagination.
Do better!
Let's see. Huh. Okay.
No fucking way. Okay, wait, that might be wrong though. I was like, I don't remember that.
What are you trying? Let me ask this. I have an idea of where I'll go with this, but what are you trying to get out of this?
I mean, from her perspective, I don't know. You can tell me if that's something maybe I'd have to roll for, like the knowledge again. But I don't think she would fully know exactly what would happen. But like, I know she would have been told stories about what would happen if you do that.
Okay.
But whether they're true or not, that's up to you. Right?
The world is full of myths about all kinds of things with unicorns. So you don't sense anything immediately happening, but you do. The blood is very sweet. It's very almost pleasant to drink, and you feel compelled to drink more. So go ahead and roll a will save to avoid like literally going onto your hands and knees and trying to slurp it up.
Ew.
So that is 1d20.
Yep, it's gonna be a d20, and then you're adding your will save.
Oh right. Okay.
Well, this escalated quickly.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, fucking Voldemort.
If that's enchantment, she would get a bonus to the will save.
It is an enchantment, so go ahead and.
So I'd add what to my will save?
Whatever you get for Fey Heritage and the other thing. I don't remember what they are.
And will save is.
It's about a third of the way down on your first page of your character sheet.
Is it the total?
Yes, total.
Okay.
And then you add 3 is what Fey Heritage gives you, plus 3. Good memory. 3. And honestly, it's been close enough that it's still, well, now it's probably
your race also gives you a bonus, I think.
Yeah, you're right. So 1. I think it's 1. Let me double check. 1 second. Just gonna double check. Yeah, I think it's 1.
Okay. So roll that out.
Uh, 10. Sorry, I keep forgetting you can't hear or you can't see.
Oh, I guess I can now that but it didn't actually make a noise for me, so I didn't know. Okay. Yeah, so you have dropped to your knees, and you're like leaning over this pool when you come to, and you're like, "What the hell am I doing here?" And you kind of shake it off and feel yourself get back into full control. But for a moment there, you were completely overwhelmed with like this desire to drink the blood, literally off the ground.
Okay.
Does everybody see that?
Um,
I'm not paying attention really. I'm still doing the burying and the blessings over the hands.
So Gog and Connor, yeah, honestly, Gog, Connor, and Rosara, go ahead and Rosara, you're looking for that.
Yeah, no, I'm
Gog,
distracted.
Morgana, and Phelan, you three can roll spot check just to see if you notice her, or if you're just distracted with your own things.
All right.
I guess I got too much blood in my face to see anything.
I rolled a 14.
Gog rolled a 6.
Okay. So you guys kind of notice her over there. Nothing really stands out about what she did. Yeah, you guys are all just kind of carrying on your own things. All right. It is about 10 a.m. You guys are within about a mile of the city now. It's just across the stream and across a small stretch of plains, and so you guys can head that way if you'd like.
I say we head to the city.
Let's do it.
All right, off to. Let me pull up a map here. All right, so as you approach Avondale, it is a small city, a small village. As you get close, there's a Delzoon watchtower. Let me see if I can get a picture of that for visual. Yeah, that's a pretty good picture. All right, sorry, take me a second to do this. Is everyone here? Everyone got quiet for a second. I wonder if the
I'm reading
again.
No, we're just waiting.
Good. Just wanted to make sure. That was weird last time. I don't know if it was my internet or what.
It seemed like it was you. Everybody else is fine.
Okay.
Which means obviously it was Dalen's fault.
Sounds
Probably
accurate.
Usually is.
Oh
well, you guys can look later. That is what the tower looks like. Maybe in a little better condition than that. I don't know why I put it in characters. I apologize for that. Wrong spot, but I'll move.
Yep, looks just like a character.
This is the character of the Tower of Avondale.
Nice.
So as you walk up, that tower kind of stands above everything else, and then around it are a few different kind of smaller structures, and then just a wooden palisade really encompasses the entire town. So all of the houses there are made of various types of stone. And as you come up, the gate is open and everything, but there is a watch. Somebody standing in the top of the gate and just greets you as you come through. She's a short shield dwarf, shorter than average, but she doesn't really question anything. She just nods and beckons you to feel free to enter.
How big's the town?
It's a pretty small village. Only about 100 people.
Oh, it's that small? Jesus, when I looked it up, it was bigger. It might have been a different era, though.
It looks like it might be bigger. I don't actually see.
The weird thing is, when I looked it up, it came up with AUVAN.
Oh, I'm looking in the wrong freaking place. No wonder.
Nice.
Wow.
I think
524 people.
Yeah,
so about
that sounded right. Okay.
Okay.
So decent sized town or whatever.
Yeah.
Is the merchant's district pretty obvious?
There is a small marketplace pretty soon after you enter into the town. Mostly it looks like just your average, like, food market kind of setup. There is it looks like there's one big industry here in the form of mining. So you see a couple of spots with copper, lead, iron, but all in like their
raw
or crude forms.
Not my type of town.
That could be important
How about
information.
salt mining?
There's no salt here to be seen.
That's not true. Dalen's there.
That's not true. Shit.
Is there a obvious inn or anything?
Yeah, there's one kind of set apart right after you enter into the gate. It's called the Walking Horse, and it looks like it's got a decent sized stable. Yeah, and then some open rooms. They do have a vacancy sign.
I don't know if I want to stay here all day unless we find something that anybody wants to take care of, by the way, but I feel like we've earned ourselves a quick respite.
I think it would be
at the very least
very smart for us to figure out if we can feel out the terrain between where we're going and make sure we have everything we need.
I'll ask the keeper here if he knows where we may be able to find a map.
See if I can find maybe a jeweler somewhere to offload these rings and stuff.
Anybody have anything else they want to do? Otherwise, I'm going inside, and I guess everybody's following me except for Rosara.
I'm just gonna browse around the marketplace.
Okay.
I think Gog might want to. You said you're going into the inn. Is that what you're doing?
Yep.
Yeah, I might go and see about getting a room so I can wash all this blood and guts off me.
Could have just done that in the river.
That's true.
I was thinking about that, but I didn't make a point to verbally say it, so I consider that he didn't do it. I should have.
I mean, if you would have done it, then it's fine to say that you did it on your way across, because you literally had to cross the river. So, especially Dog doesn't care to be formally bathed. He's okay with being in a river.
Well, then in that case, if he's already washed up, then he's gonna probably head to the tavern or something in the inn and have a drink or 6.
Nice.
All right, so we'll go with Rosara first. So looking around, like I said, the biggest part, there seems to be an industry of Those raw forms of copper, lead, iron are
Mhm.
their biggest exports. They seem to have a pretty heavy trade going to the east towards Sundabar. They send a lot of this raw form over to Sundabar for them to smelt and make into different tools and weapons and utility. That seems to be their biggest export. The other big thing they do is they are a little bit of a hub for traders going east to west across this pass. So any kind of caravans coming through here, they are way stationed like Hawk's Nest was.
Okay. And do I see where those caravans might be?
There are none in right now. That's just kind of what you gather from the couple of empty stalls that are reserved.
Okay.
But it looks like there are a couple that go towards the west across those mountains, and then there's one that consistently goes back and forth between here and Sundabar.
Okay.
Just from what you're gathering as you walk through and you hear people talking.
And how about general merchant store for like the townspeople?
Yeah, there is one more general spot. Let's see. And it is a human woman named Lara. And as you approach there, yeah, she just has a lot of general stock. So anything that basic villagers would need.
Does she seem like she'd be interested in buying some rings?
Yeah, so if you bring it up to her, you can see pretty quickly her eyes light up at it. First, you show her the opal one. You always want to lead up to the big one. So she's pretty excited about that. She offers you a pretty fair deal between that and then the silver ring, just about on par. After you haggle a little bit, you're pretty confident you'd be able to get to that 40 gold between, or sorry, the 15 gold between those two.
Okay. And so she's willing to sell me those for 15. I'll let her have those for the 15.
Awesome.
And how about the gold ring?
So when you present the gold ring, she completely withdraws. She just her whole body language shuts down, and she just asks, "Where did you get that?"
That's what I was afraid of. Unfortunately, we found it on a Etten just outside of town.
You see, this. She's a young girl, probably about 20 years old. You just see her give this huge sigh of pent up grief, and she says, I knew it was bound to happen, but I just never wanted to believe it. That's my father's ring."
I am so sorry.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, and unfortunately, nobody's here, so I'm just going to let her have it.
She offers 20 gold for it. She says, "This is all I've got, but I do really want to be able to bring it back to my mom."
I can't in good conscience take your money, ma'am. This belonged to your father. You can have it.
She is overjoyed at your generosity, and she is just clearly grief-stricken and just overwhelmed. So she just lets you know, like, if you ever need to come back, through this way again, just let her know, and she'll be happy to do whatever she can for you.
All right. I don't think we have anything else to sell, do we?
I think that was it.
Yeah, I'm not even there to sell shit with you. I'm still browsing.
Okay.
Is Avondale like a human town or what? Or is it like a mixed race?
Yeah, so far as you're walking around, it's mostly humans, just like a lot of these towns are mostly humans. There's also a decent number of dwarves and halflings, and there's a couple of half orcs and gnomes as well.
Okay.
Can I? Is there an obvious place where the miners sell their stuff to the rest of the merchants?
Or so I just wanted to make sure I give myself notes so I'm not forgetting things next session.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there is one, it looks like kind of main headquarters for the mine itself, like an office per se. And as you walk up to that, it looks like it's actually a half-orc woman who is in charge of that. But one of her tusks is broken on her left side, so she's this kind of grisly-looking, intimidating woman.
Okay. Good evening, ma'am. I would just like to ask you real quick. I see you guys do a lot of mining. Do you ever find any salt in there that you don't, that you have no market for?
She says actually no. She kind of eyes you warily, like, who's this person who's asking, but she's pretty quick to offer that no, they don't really have a lot of salt that comes out. The only kind of byproduct that they don't have a lot of use for is there's a decent amount of there is a decent amount of like very brittle nickel that comes out that they don't really have any kind of use for. They know there are some towns that use nickel in different like alchemical purposes, but no one that they have good like trade relations with. So a lot of that just gets dumped.
Makes sense. Well, unfortunately, I don't need anything else, so it's going to be hard to really strike up much of a conversation with her. I'm sure she's busy.
She quickly goes back to her paperwork and logistics.
All right. I'll just say thank you and have a great day and head myself back to the inn.
Awesome. Okay, Connor, what you were perusing as well, and with the was Gog going with you? I lost track of that.
And I think Gog was drinking.
Yeah, he went to drink. That's right. You said, well, like what, like just browsing around. Is it all food, or is there anything like else?
Browsing around the market.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's mostly essentially the entire contents of the town are mining, frontier living, kind of survival stuff. And then just various foodstuffs or, frontier clothing kind of places. So there's not too much in the way of like amenities or anything. It's very, feels like a very rough and tough kind of town, which makes sense kind of given its location and trade.
Cool. Yeah, there's nothing here that I'm interested in. I just walk away. Go back to where everybody else is.
I can't wait for a little 16-year-old to challenge me to another archery contest.
So I can whoop his ass.
Well, it's not even. I wasn't even worried about that. I'm well past that.
Okay.
I mean, you still whooped his ass though.
I mean, I beat him barely, but still.
Okay, so with I think I'm handling this creepy looking hand.
Stare more at it.
I don't want to.
Do it. Do it.
Oh, you do it. You deserve. So, sidebar: when I was working in a residential home in North Dakota, we had this kid who, when he would get really stressed out, he would strip completely naked. He's like 10 years old, and just run around naked. And we had him in the seclusion room at this one point because he was, he can't have him just running around naked like at people. So we had him in there. He took off all his clothes, and I walked up to my roommate at the time. And I was like, "What's going on?" He told me, and then all of a sudden, you just hear this kid go, "Austin, look at it. You deserve to look at it." It's just lived with me ever since because it's just the funniest thing to hear a 10-year-old say. You deserve to look at it.
Wow.
Anyway. So we did shopping. A couple of guys went back to the tavern. For Morgana and Phelan, what were you guys doing?
So if I'm standing kind of just outside, what do I actually see in the immediate surroundings besides there's like some stores and people milling about, I guess?
Yeah, so right outside the tavern, there's that marketplace kind of butts up pretty close to it. The gate is just behind. It's one of the first buildings inside the gate. This is kind of on a major thoroughway into the city or into the small village. So there's a lot of people passing in and out. There's not really any other than that. It's mostly residential houses, small gardens and stuff. This part of town.
I guess Morgana will go browse the marketplace.
Awesome. Looking for anything in particular?
No, just seeing if anything interesting.
I like passing Morgana. I go, oh, there's nothing just in there.
Maybe to you. You don't know that for me now, do you?
Fair enough. Have fun browsing for nothing. And I keep walking.
Listen to me. Listen to me. Come a little closer. Come a little closer. I want to tell you something. Not everything that you like is something that everyone else likes. And Morgana slowly moves her face away and then just walks off to the marketplace.
It's a weird.
She's making some friends.
It's fucking weird. Whatever. And now
she's a witch. What do you want?
and Phelan, what are you doing?
Phelan has decided to go to the tavern and have a drink with Gog.
He's a very drinkable person. Just enjoy. Everyone enjoys a drink with.
Just drink it in.
I get it.
A tall glass of water.
He is a tall glass of water.
A tall glass of ale.
That.
You mean like you wash your face with?
Whoa.
What kind of ale do they have available there? Is they have anything good, or is it all slop?
Available? I get it.
Wow, that was a stretch.
The main thing they have there is a local blend. Every town thinks that their local blend is the best. So you take that with a grain of salt when they talk about it being really good. Other than that, they have a couple of kind of rot gut, just enough to get you drunk but not to taste good kind of drinks.
It'll get you drunk.
And then they do have a form of whiskey, and they have one pretty expensive bottle of elven wine.
I will take a
show up, drink.
Pass out, drink.
I will take a shot of whiskey and some of their ale. What's that gonna run me?
Sit down, drink.
Good question.
A lot of money, apparently.
Are you looking that up, DM?
I am.
Oh, okay.
I just have to find my. I used to have all like the different basic prices of things.
I don't know if it has whiskey in there. Oh, you got it.
Yeah, so their ale, just a mug is 4 copper pieces. And then the whiskey is 1 silver for a shot of whiskey.
Did you say there was some elven wine?
That seems like a lot. Let's say 5 copper.
Did you say there was some
one bottle of some elven wine. It is 4 gold for that bottle.
I will take the elven wine.
Nice.
What
It's
would
4 gold?
Oh, sorry.
What'd you say, Cog?
What would 2 ales and a shot of whiskey run for Gog? Sorry, I didn't catch the.
5 copper for the whiskey, and then if you wanted to do basically anything more than 2 ales, you just want to do a gallon, and that's going to run you 2 silver.
A gallon of ale for 2 silver?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to do that. And then you said 6 for the whiskey?
5.
5.
5 copper.
Right. Copper.
Okay.
Got it. Okay. Got that.
So
and
if I take one,
provide some.
I'm sorry.
If
I take 1 whiskey and 1 ale, what was that again? 9 copper.
Yes.
Thank you.
And they do bring out just some bread and a little bit of soup. It's not very good soup, but it's not bad. So as you're drinking, you have something to actually sustain yourself too.
I want to swap stories with Gog.
You're gonna swap stories.
And it was about that time that he knew that he fucked up.
Morgana, is there anything in particular? So, like I said before, farming stuff, frontier stuff, mining stuff are really the majority of the market stalls and stuff. Is there anything in particular that you're looking for?
No, just checking it out. What's kind of beyond the marketplace? Just housing?
It's mostly residential. You do see a couple of like smaller office buildings that you assume are connected to like the caravanning trade and such. The only other thing that really stands out in the town is the Delzoon Tower in the middle. It's an old dwarven, like an old dwarven tower. It just stands out because it's a little different than all the other design. It's much more archaic, and it's 40 feet taller than everything else in the town. So, and everything's kind of centered around it, clustered around it.
Okay, so there's nothing very interesting to look at outside, other than the tower.
Not really. Not really much. It's just a pretty typical frontiers town.
Okay.
What's the weather like today?
The weather has been pretty cloudy, but it seems like it's been clearing up in the last like hour since you guys came out of the mountains.
It's about that time.
Sorry, Morgana.
It's about that time I burst into the tavern. I high five Gog because we predicted the weather correctly.
Yeah, I'll just head back towards the tavern.
Perfect. All right, so you guys are swapping stories. Go for it.
I don't have anything I can quote. Feel free to quote something if you want, Gog.
Dalen's like, I'm swapping stories. Okay, what's your story?
Has Morgana got back to the tavern yet?
Yeah. Morgana comes in and she hears Dalen say, "Generic childhood dwarven story."
Yeah.
So just
Sorry, my imagination isn't working because I'm very hungry.
Man, man, the Turk is such a good movie.
Can Gog do
random
like
anecdote about my uncle. Anyway, sorry, Gog.
Sorry, can Gog do a spot check or something? Maybe do some funny people watching.
I thought he was supposed to be talking to.
Dia.
You're supposed to be talking to Dalen.
Yeah. No, he just switched gears and said, "Hey, DM, do something funny."
Oh, no, sorry.
Yeah, I mean,
listen.
Talking, it doesn't necessarily mean Gog is listening.
No,
I can't come up with something right off the bat. If Gog wants to, he can. Otherwise, Gog, do something else. Whatever you want to do. We got like less than 20 minutes left here, guys.
No, we're just shooting the shit about exchanging either outrageous tales on the battlefield or
there you
outrageous feats about maybe overhand throwing one's warhammer and nailing nailing some guy on like a war steed of some kind and splatting into another one.
Or
Very
dodging a picnic table sized club.
Yes.
All right, so as you guys kind of you guys are essentially having lunch at this point, hanging out. The town is not terribly interesting, but you got a couple of leads maybe with with your market goals. Is there any plans that you guys have for like getting a room and spending the night here, or are you just looking at packing up and ready to move on to the next?
I think we should keep on our way.
I agree.
I thought you were going to ask the tavern owner about the land going forward so we could plot our course.
Oh, good point.
He could be asking, and then we'll be on our way.
Well, yeah. So I'll go over there. I say, good point, Rosara, and I head over to him and ask the innkeep. So my friends and I were heading on up north, and we were wondering if you know where we might be able to find a map of the area in town.
Yeah. So he greets you and thanks you for your business, for coming to stay here. He says that it's business hasn't been super great lately, so it's always nice to see fresh new faces. And he says that he overheard you guys talking about fighting a monster out in the west a little bit, and he said he appreciates every damn dirty monster that gets slain as one less that'll harass our people. So we appreciate that greatly. That's why I sent out the extra food for you guys to eat.
It's most appreciated. I think that was the first giant I'd ever seen, and I take a sip of the ale.
Oh, a giant? What kind of giant was it?
Oh, I'm not quite sure. Hey, lass! And I yell over to Phelan. What was that thing that we killed?
It was called an Etten.
What she said.
So he says one of those two-headed bastards. Ah, yeah. We
It
lost,
did have two heads, and one's breath was worse than the other's.
He says that they lost a caravan guard to one of those a couple of months ago, but it got away before they were able to kill it. So
mayhap it was the one we destroyed.
Yeah, so he says he appreciates it, and he tells you they don't really have any like maps here in Avondale of kind of like the path going forward. He does say it's a pretty straightforward. So if you go straight, follow the road straight east, you're gonna end up in Sundabar, and then you can follow the road north from there. He said it is also possible to just go, as soon as you cut out of the mountains here, head northeast. And you can kind of cut through a lot of that. It is a little bit more wild land. There's a decent amount of goblins and orc that kind of trapeze through there, but it's not as protected as Sundabar's armies actually patrol the roads. So he said it's up to you, but either way, one might cut off some more time if you decided to go north. He says
if we headed north, isn't? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
He just was saying right in the foothills after you cross the Red Run River, that's where you'll find Citadel Felbar. So he kind of just gives you a decent layout of the area and everything.
What kind of settlement is the Citadel?
He says it's one of the main dwarven strongholds of
ears perk up a little.
Yeah, so you would be familiar with it. Mithril Hall is one of the newer kind of settlements, but the old ones, Citadel Felbar, Citadel Sundabar is another one, and then Citadel Adbar are kind of the main dwarven strongholds in this area. So
Sundabar is dwarven?
Pretty sure it is. Or maybe it just has some dwarven alliances.
I don't know. I don't know anything about it. In fact, yeah. But we're pretty certain that Felbar up north is dwarven. I'm asking.
Oh, it was originally dwarven, but now it's about 50% human. So Sundabar used to be a dwarven citadel.
Gotcha.
Yeah, sorry. What were you asking though?
You said if we were to head straight north to Felbar, it's a little more wild. I suppose there's no road north.
Yeah, he says there's a decent amount of game trails that you might be able to follow, but there's not a true trail or road that goes that way. It's pretty easy to track as long as you keep your mountains on the left, mountains on your left, and then once they cut off, just keep heading straight north. It's a pretty straight shot to get to the River Red Run, and then you'll find the trail again as you enter into Citadel Felbar. So he says it's if you're confident navigating the north, he doesn't recommend it to people who aren't native to the north because it is just a different geography. But if you're confident, it's not too hard of a path. Just not the most safe always.
And if we were to go straight north, do you have a guess about how far it is to Fellbother?
He gives you an answer that I cannot tell you at this
I gotcha.
immediate moment.
Understood. I tip him a silver piece and say, "Thank you very much." And I head back to my friends and share what I just learned.
I'm good.
I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm quite willing to give it a try to head straight north and skip the road.
You didn't happen to ask him about weather conditions to make sure we have accurate supplies. Make sure we don't need anything warmer. Maybe.
You want to go talk to him too?
I might as well.
Yeah, so he's able to answer your questions with weather. At this season, it's pretty mild weather. There shouldn't be too many big storms that come in. Sometimes, since it's kind of past the spring rainy season, and it's not quite to where it's going to be cold in the fall and everything. So he said during the days it's going to be pretty hot, probably 80, 90 degrees. And then during the nights it'll get cold down to about 50 or so. But there shouldn't be too many rains and stuff. It should be pretty mild this season. So not a bad time to go
cross country
trekking.
Yeah. Does he happen to know anything about the night trees?
He just he doesn't have a ton of experience with them. He does know that is where the Uthgar barbarians live. He doesn't have very much trade or anything. That tribe is not openly hostile. Of course, all the barbarians can get hostile at different times, but that tribe isn't. So there are some tribes that are just like on site fight.
Mm-hmm.
That's not one of them. So. Yeah, he just mentions that I don't know a lot about it, but they're not one of the more hostile tribes.
Okay. It's good to know. Well, we might want to make sure we have enough food and water for however long we're going to go. But other than that, I think we're ready.
I wouldn't mind buying some more rations before we leave if anybody's selling any.
Yeah, you can find all any basic supplies out of the player's handbook and stuff. Since we're wrapping up in the next 10 minutes, if after we kind of leave, if there's something you guys see in the player's handbook or something, you can kind of retroactively go back and grab that over the next couple of weeks.
Okay, well, sounds like that leaves us where we can basically just take off and trek across the hills next time then.
Yeah, just make sure you pay for it, please.
Say something there, Morgana?
No, that was me, Phelan. How do I replace? How do I replenish sling bullets? Is that something I have to purchase, or is just like I see a fucking rock like that's good enough for a bullet, I can take it?
If you do find a rock that's good enough, you can get it. Just usually the sling bullets are like really dense, perfectly symmetrical or perfectly spherical little things, so you'll probably not find them. You could make them, I guess, but it'd be pretty tenuous work. But yeah, generally you'll purchase them. I believe they come in bits of 20.
Okay.
You can use rocks, but I think they give you like a -2 penalty or something. I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're right. So just by themselves, why doesn't it give me a price?
Did Connor ever give me back a sling bullet, or he kept it to himself?
No, I give it back to you.
It's 1 silver to get a pack of 10.
Ooh, that reminds me. I need to get more.
I pocket. I was like, hey, look, I found this. This might be useful for you.
All right, thank you. Before we scoot off, I will pack. Is there sling bullets inside this town?
Yeah. All your basic stuff that you'll see in the player's handbook.
All right. So I will, before we head out, I will waste a silver to get 10 sling bullets. Is that what they came in a pack of 10?
Yep.
All right.
They just come in one of those net bags.
I am, before we leave, gonna give everybody 8 gold, 3 silver, and 3 copper.
Yay!
8 gold,
Yay.
3 silver, 3 salt. 833. There we go.
Awesome.
8 Gs,
So
baby.
you guys were planning on going to the north, right? Instead of going over to Sundabar first, just heading north through the Vale up towards Citadel Felbar.
Yes.
I think that was the consensus. But if anybody wants to make a case for heading east, it's gonna. If we head straight north, it should make it not take quite as long to get where we are planning to go.
That's
I
We
did
head
forget
east,
to
we're
say-
basically moving away.
When we rested, you guys did gain back any, level, so it's now 2 plus your Constitution modifier. So you should have healed. Up. So just in case anyone was injured. Awesome. Okay, so we will say you guys marched on when it started getting dark. You guys found a spot and pitched tents, and then I'm just going to arbitrarily select people for watches because everyone is going to have dreams on this night, and I'm going to send those individually to each one of you guys.
Ooh,
So
Excellent.
Swanky.
fancy.
awesome. So awesome. Anyone else have anything before we cut out for the day?
I
think-
will be buying stuff, but I'll message you about that.
Yeah.
A quiver is 20 arrows, correct?
Correct.
Ooh, think so.
And that is a gold, right? Or am I wrong?
20 silver.
20
is
silver?
2 gold.
No, he wants to know how much a quiver of arrows.
Yeah,
how many
quiver of arrows. 20 arrows.
costs.
This is me not looking at the player's handbook. I'll go ahead and look at it. But I want to get a quiver.
Yeah. So 1 gold. Yeah, 1 gold for a set of 20.
Stellar. Getting too.
Are you gonna send us our XP for the fight?
Yeah, I'll send that. I'll send that in the XP portion of this. Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Of course. Awesome. All right. Well, thanks, guys. It was fun.
Heck yeah.
Thank you.
It was a lot of fun.
Good time, gang.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks, y'all.
See you next time.
Gonna keep
So
making
we're
that
gonna
pizza
try
shop.
and meet next Sunday. Get back on the regular schedule.
No, we had to do this
Okay.
Sunday because I thought next Sunday we couldn't. Oh no, it was last Sunday we couldn't. Right, never mind.
It was last
okay,
Sunday
it's
we
not
Wait,
my
so we're
fault.
not skipping a week again?
Okay.
What's the date? What's the next date of the
19th?
session?
I am
The
free on
19th.
the night.
19th?
I am also free.
That is, okay, yeah. 2 Sundays from now. I'm always free. I'm American. Otherwise, we skip 3 weeks. Yeah, so by proxy, it's Dalen's fault.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like something he'd do. That's yeah, it's not a
Yeah.
chest that I carry around everywhere. It was flair. I decided
Yeah.
to put it in there.
Hero 4 just highly like what's the word I'm looking for? Like precise. Yeah, there you go. Customizable. Yeah, it's come a long fucking way from like a couple years ago. Ah no. I'm fine with spending the extra ducats. Interesting. Like changing party leaders. Well, that's the benefit of us being stupid. Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. Good night.
Peace out, y'all. Yeah.
Bye, everybody. All right, and that wraps us up for tonight. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and watching, and we'll be back, like we said, week after next, or next week, for
Sunday.
more D&D fun. Appreciate you hanging out, and you guys have a good night.
Peace.
Take care.